Greetings, gamers. It is your boy, the Domotaku gamer, Domotaku leader. Welcome everyone to the submissions. Where is the chat? I had to do so much setup for this one, but chat's broken. What's going on? What's going on, Sephia? Welcome. Okami, welcome. Chankles. Oh, I tuned in just in time. Welcome. Yeah, I had to set up a lot more things than I thought because I went a little extra today with the setup. There we go. There's everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. Guess we got ahead of the mommy banner. Oh yeah, I saw that one, right? Yeah. Well, that was she was leaving today, and I filmed that and was ending that during the day, and then like uploaded it just in time while I was setting up this one. What's going on? Blood, welcome. Lash, what's up? Welcome. Gia, welcome. Just in time. Greetings, gamers. Thank you, everyone, for all the submissions. Now, once again, my fellow gamers, previously on the Domotaku channel, we talked about everyone's favorite 9 animes and your 3x3s. But, you know, maybe not everyone watches anime, right? But everyone has probably played a video game throughout their lifetimes. Maybe more than one, maybe 9 in particular, right? So today, we're going to look at everyone's favorite 9 video games, and not one because, I don't know, maybe not everyone has one, right? And this came about pretty much because whenever we were on stream, and we talk about the good old days, the good old video games, the retro, the old, the new, whatever, we just reminisce about classic video games, and it just brought me so many memories about all these different video games. Now, there was a lot of submissions and a lot of similarities between lists, some not, you know, gacha games, mobile games, visual novels. Yes, visual novels, I say, count as games. That's just my thing, right? But yes, there are a variety of games here to look at today. And, you know, some of them I haven't played myself. Maybe some of you guys have played some of them. Maybe you have not, but we're going to take a look at them. So, you can see a little glimpse of what we have submitted today. But let's take that away now. Take that away. So, before we begin, I only think it's fair that the host, yourself, goes first. Okay, I'll take the bullet whenever someone wants to do a presentation in class and they have someone else to go first. No one wants to go first. I will take the bullet for that one. Yeah. I believe visual novels are games. They come immersive. That's not a bad thing. Yeah. Question: does H games count? You know, if I didn't search up any games on that thing, if it came up, then hey, I guess it's a game, right? Okay, so let me go bring up mines real quick. Okay, now I may have cheated a bit with mine because I might have like 18, but before we go to my actual one, I had whatchamacallit, my brain had to process so hard how to do this because back in the day when we did the 9 animes, right? Everyone might have a My Anime list, a Mal, a Kitsu, right? Something that archives everyone's animes and mangas that they've watched or read. Except for video games, we don't have that. We don't have like a My Video Game list or something like that, unless it exists. I just don't have one myself. So when I came up with the process of trying to figure out what my 9 favorite video games were, I was like, how do I compute this? I played so many games in the past. That's what I did. I went back in the past, from first console to handheld to console and to the present, and I was like, okay, what did I play in this era? What did I play in that era and that one, right? And that's how I came up with my list. But there were so many that I had to pick from, and there were some very memorable games for me in my personal past. So here is like my honorable mentions list. Oh, hold on, it's a little bit to the left here. Let me go zeroed in here. So this is my honorable mentions list for my personal 9. It's not my official 9, but these are like pretty close, high up there for my personal favorites, right? So you might not recognize any of these games. So what do we have here? I can change mine, baby. If you really want to change it, I have it still here. I would have to, you know, upload it and whatnot, but I can still technically do it. But from the top left to right, on the top left, Katawa Shoujo, and then there's in the middle top, that's Akiba Strip, and then you got Hatsune Miku Project Diva F, Crash Bash in the middle, Fate Grand Order in the middle. Everyone knows Fate Grand Order. It's the game that got me into this damn rabbit hole. Thanks, Chankles, of gacha games. Jak and Daxter, one of my favorite games in the PlayStation 2 era. And then Toma 2 in the bottom left. This is actually one of my very first video games that I played on the PlayStation, the OG. I never played the first one. So I played 2, not knowing anything about this game. And I was just like, I love this game. This game is so fun. I never beat it though, unfortunately. So it maybe be a cool thing to go back to. And then of course in the bottom middle, you have Call of Duty Black Ops 2. I think Black Ops 2 is just like the game I spent so much time playing with friends and family and stuff like that. So there's that. And then the bottom right, Kingdom Hearts 2. A lot of these games, coincidentally, are on the PlayStation. Actually, now I'm looking at this. Yeah, most of these are all PlayStation games. There's like no Xbox game on this list. Well, Call of Duty you can technically play on Xbox, but like most of these are like Jak and Daxter. I think Toma's a PlayStation exclusive. Project Diva F's also exclusive. I think Akiba Strip's also exclusive to PlayStation. Maybe, I don't remember. Jesus, Hatsune Miku Project Diva F was so good. Yes, there are so many good times I have these games. Katawa Shoujo. I think that's just one of I think. Okay, there's like one visual novel that got me into visual novels, right? But that was the one that led me to Katawa Shoujo. And Katawa Shoujo was like one of the greatest like visual novels I found online. I was just like, oh my goodness, this shit's so damn good. Akiba Strip is just nice. I think I would like to thank Akiba Strip for telling me the layout of Akiba for when I went to Japan myself to, you know, look at everything. So that's pretty much my gift for Akiba take. And then Project Diva. Anyone's for rhythm gamers, right? Rhythm gamers, you play Osu, you play, what other games are there? Bang Dream, Love Live Festival, all the other rhythm games out there, you know. I think Osu was my first, but Project Diva was like one of my all-time favorites because I also kind of begged my dad to drive me to a GameStop hella far away to buy this copy of Project Diva for the PlayStation 3 back in the day. So yeah, good times. What else? Crash Bash. It's a personal also favorite game that I played in the PlayStation 1 that I used to play a lot with my dad when I was younger. So, you know, games, right? Well, it's Fate Grand Order we talked about. Jak and Daxter, classic game. Tomba, Black Ops, Kingdom Hearts, yeah. A lot of PlayStation games, actually. So these are my honorable mentions for my 9 favorite video games because these are the ones that I was like, man, I could add this to my list or something, but you know what? My actual list, if you want to see. Now we go into my actual list. And here it is. Your boy, TheDomotaku's 9 favorite video games. Right here. So, once again, top left to right. Crash Bash is insane in multiplayer. Dude, it was. It's like Mario Party before Mario Party existed, or maybe it was at the same time, but I played Crash Bash mostly. I also noticed there was no Nintendo games on there, coincidentally enough, but yeah. So this is my top 9 games right here, from the top left to right to the bottom, top to bottom. Sonic Adventure 2, Mario Sunshine, Pokemon Yellow, Persona 5, Little Busters, Stella Glow, Dead Rising, Halo 3, and then Record of Agris War. So this is actually pretty balanced, I must say. The very top row is like my Nintendo era, pretty much, like my young gamer era. And then you have like the bottom row, which is like my Xbox console era, and like a teen domo. And then the middle one's just like me now. Like, I'm a weeb, pretty much, man. Like, yeah. Agris War, yeah, Agris War. Like, this is like the game that got me into like JRPGs, right? Everyone has a Nintendo era? Yeah, exactly. I think everyone has at least one Nintendo submission. I'll have to keep track of it, but there's some people who have games that are just only they have it, like their submissions. It's very nice. So yeah, what did I say? My thing, like, you know, in the youngest Domo era days, right? I think I started with a PlayStation 1, but all those games were in my honorable mentions list. Then I went to like a GameCube, and then a Game Boy, pretty much. So Sonic Adventure 2. I spent way too much time in the Chow Garden. What's going on, Archer? Welcome, man. There's gotta be a mistake. I don't see Wuthering Waves on this list. Okay. I know, as a huge gacha gamer, like, you know, if I had to take out one thing on this list to put in a gacha game, then like, it's either gonna be Pokemon or Dead Rising, probably. I really like both, but then if I had to pick in a gacha game, like one of these to my right, you know, then it might be one of those two, honestly. Yeah, I still have Stellar Glow. Dude, Stellar Glow is so legit. Like, it was like the one favorite game I had on my DS, or was it the 3DS, 2DS, right? Yeah. What else? Mario Sunshine. I freaking love Mario Sunshine. That was like Mario, my peak Mario phase. And Pokemon, I picked Yellow because Yellow was my very first Pokemon game on the Game Boy. What do you call it? Not the advanced. It's the wider one, not the flip one, right? Because these cartridges, the Pokemon Yellow, they were like the square ones, not like the rectangular cartridges. So yeah. And what else? Persona 5. Persona is just like my jam. I think the first Persona I got introduced to technically was 4. And then I went on to 3. I did play 3 portable, but 5 takes the cake, man. I spent hundreds of hours on that shit, and both the first game and Royal, and I also have E3 Reload on the side still, so, but this is like the modern era Persona. It's, you know, until we get Persona 6, pretty much, right? Did I play Emerald, Ruby, or Sapphire? I did. I played Sapphire. I think Brotaku got Emerald, or Ruby, one of the two. Did he have Ruby? Actually, I don't remember. I'm a Power World kind of guy. Oh my gosh, Game Boy Color? That's what it was. There you go, yeah. Did I loan you a P4? Yes, you did. Yeah, you did loan me Persona 4. And then I was just not good as a gamer to complete Persona 4 when I got that, yeah. If we get Persona 6, that's a good point. No, we have Persona 5. What's the gacha game again called? Is Persona 5 something X? Did Brotaku make a 3x3? He did, yes. I will go over all of your guys' submitted 3x3s in just a bit. But yeah. And then of course in the dab middle, Little Busters. Little Busters is my favorite anime and favorite visual novel. I already pretty much told the story of how I discovered Little Busters on old ass YouTube when you had to have like multiple parts for a channel. Like early ass 20 whatever year YouTube came out, right? Pretty much. And then Stellar Glow, like one of my favorite anime games on the DS, and I was like, whoa, this is a solid ass game. And I replayed the shit out of it because you can have multiple endings with the characters, you know, so like that, right? And then bottom, Xbox era, Dead Rising. I don't know if I told this story before, but when I got the Xbox 360, the first thing I wanted to record was Halo, but Dead Rising was gifted to me by my uncle for free. And I was scared of that game when I was a young teen gamer because zombies and the game mechanics itself, but it still holds a favorite place in my heart. I really love that game. I did come back and complete it eventually. And then of course Halo 3. Anyone who played Xbox back in the day, Halo was the shit pretty much. Halo 3 I spent the most time in until they went to 4 and 5 and other things, but I spent so much time in 3 doing the Forge mode, making all the game modes. I did that shit. That was me. I was the creator guy. And then Agris War is another Xbox 360 JRPG game. And this game was long. I got this shit because I was like, oh, it's an anime game. Cool. What is it? And then like the game mechanics and the story and everything was so long. I was like, wow, I've never seen a game that's this long before. Like, holy moly. And yeah, very, very classic games, honestly. Yeah, same. Forge was fun, dude. Forge was like the shit, man. I was so wrong about like the thing. Also, like about Agarist. I mean, back when I was a teen, like maybe if I play it now, I might be hella good at it. But then I don't know if I have my save files still on my Xbox. But I enjoyed the game. It was pretty thing. And then like it was like this is the first game where I'm just like, wait, you can like waifu with your characters and then you have offspring that continue on the story. I was like so mind blown as a young teen gamer. I was like, whoa, sign me up for that. That was Agris for me, pretty much. So yeah, that is my 3x3s. Now, like I said, if I had to switch in the gacha game, it'd probably be Pokemon Yellow, actually. Like, you know, I like Pokemon, but I haven't played a Pokemon game in recent eras, so like, wholesome streamer, listen, guys. I'm say so. What you talking about? There's no H games on here yet, but yeah, totally. So that's my 3x3s. And now we're gonna get to all of your guys submitted 3x3s. Now, how are we gonna do it? Who wants to go first? Who wants to raise their hand and go next? No one does that in class. So what I did here was made an automated process on how to do so with this. With the wheel spinner thing that I created back in whatever time that was. So, oh, there it is right there. So I have everyone's submissions right here. I'm gonna force someone to go next because no one's gonna raise their hands to go next, right? That's how it works in class presentations. So who's the lucky gamer that we're gonna see here? Let's see here. Oh, spinning. Oh. Okay, we have a submission from BIG Big. I don't think they're in the chat. They're a late gamer, so all right, let me go bring up their 3x3s. I also have to bring up your notes. I know some of you guys have left comments and notes about your favorite games and why you like certain games and what stuff. So I have them written down on my phone. So I'll bring them up when I get to your turns. But let me double check here. All right, where is this one? All right, behold, BIG. Well, bam. All right. Oh, actually, I think I do have notes on here. Hold on, I think I have notes for Big here. Let me see. All right, so let's see if I can try and guess this right here. So, top left to right, top to bottom, Ocarina of Time, Sonic Adventure 2. That's that Pokemon. Frick, is that Silver? I forget. No. Is it Crystal or Silver? It's one of the two, right? Because it's Gold and Silver. Yeah, Silver, right? I think it's Silver. Then Maple Story. That's Counter-Strike in the middle, right? Then Brave Frontier, Initial D Arcade Stage. Hey, yo, like it. Valheim and League of Legends. Is that Crystal? Okay, Crystal. I did not actually get the OG Crystal. I got Soul Silver back when they remade it. So yeah, I didn't get the original Silver or Gold or whatever they called this version. Yeah, Silver was Lugia. Wait, what? Wait, which one's this one? This is Crystal. Wait, so it's Crystal and then Gold, right? I'm assuming? Crystal and thing? I forget. Because, you know, you had yellow, and then there's red and blue. Well, they have red and green now, but back in the day it was red and blue. And then this one is Crystal and Gold, I think. I think that's one of the two. But yeah, let me see if I have all these notes. Let's see here. Okay, the only note that I have here is that for Initial D, if they could put stage 3 arcade, then they'll put stage 3. I think that's stage something. I don't know. Crystal was like yellow and emerald for their gen. No. Oh, I see. Okay. I got you. I didn't know they did that, honestly, back in the days. Because we had red fire when I got the Game Boy Advance. That's why I got like leaf green, fire red. They didn't have a yellow version for that one, and then I know they had ruby and sapphire and emerald, but then that's my thought when they started doing that. Yeah. Okay, Crystal's the enhanced version. Gotcha. Nice. That's, you know, beyond my time pretty much. But let's see here. So Sonic Adventure 2, I'm pretty sure we put this on the same list for the same reasons. Like, we freaking spent way too much time in the Chow Garden, like raising these baby chows and then seeing them die when we leave the GameCube on and fall asleep, and then time passes in-game too much. Ocarina of Time is a classic. I would say that's not my personal favorite Legend of Zelda game, but it's still a pretty classic game. And then I guess they must mean the 64 version, right? Because there's a remake version on the 3DS, if I remember correctly. But this must be the OG Nintendo 64 version. And there's Crystal, of course. So, Johto era gamers. What's your favorite Pokemon gen, guys? Maple Story. Okay, Maple Story. Everyone has like one of those computer games back in the day. Maple Story was definitely that game. We would play so much time on there, and a lot of time goes by, and some even play it now. A few viewers in my chat play this still now. Yeah, Brave Frontier was good because you can get units pretty early. Oh, Said that Brave Frontier isn't that good to play anymore. Damn, is it? I've never actually played Brave Frontier. So, what else? Counter-Strike. Okay, I was not too good in the Counter-Strike. Like, you have to be a gamer. You have to be a first-person gamer, like shooter gamer, pretty much. I just remembered about Elseworld. I did play Elseworld 2, actually. But I didn't play it. I tried it a little bit, actually. But then MapleStory was my main, pretty much. I have so many... Back in the early MapleStory days, I would be like trying to beg higher level characters to give me money to take the taxi to places, and I'll be like, that's so cringe now these days because you can. It's way more streamlined now. Back when MapleStory first came out, because you know, back in the days they only had like the first like 5 classes or whatever, but now they have like Evans. They got so much new stuff, right? So yeah, the game's definitely evolved. And there's still a huge player base to this day, so very nice, yeah. What was everyone's main class? My MapleStory husband from OG time still plays. Damn, really? Nice. Yeah, there's so much stuff. And even like now I see ads that they have a Demon Slayer collab in MapleStory. I'm just like, what the hell? Like, damn, this thing evolves too much. Hayato for yourself? Damn. That's the swordsman class, right? Like, I think back in the OG era, I was like, yeah, give me a thief, give me a warrior. And then now they have like so much more advanced classes. And I was like, just give me one of those, pretty much. I played Elseworld before MapleStory and I preferred Elseworld more. Ah, I see. It's all about the mesos. Exactly. You gotta beg them for mesos to take the taxi. So you can go to Elenia and then take the air balloon ship thing to Ludibrum or Legoland, as I called it, whatever. And then, you know, go do quests over there. Yeah, pretty much. Elseworld went the way I thought it would. Yeah. Pre-BB, I was working towards the Dark Knight. Oh my gosh, yeah, I think I did have a Dark Knight too. Man, because this is like back in the gamer times when I did not write my, you know, your email and the password and everything, so I lost all my shit. Maybe, pretty much. I don't remember it, honestly. Anyone else remember Mabinogi? I do not know. What else is Brave Frontier? Is okay. Someone remind me, but is Brave Frontier Brave Frontier a gacha game? Hold up, let me look this up. I could have sworn Brave Frontier is a gacha game, unless I'm like tripping right now, because I never played this game. Yeah, it is a mobile game. Wait, did this game end of service? Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, did this game end of service? This is why I don't know this game. It does sound familiar though. I think so. Oh, damn. Yeah, I can definitely see why it's up there then. Because I did have one end of service game from like mobile games. I think I remember mentioning Crossing Void. Yeah, that was like one game that I ended up, but I didn't spend too much on that game, so it's all good. Initial D is classic. If you like racing games, I personally enjoy doing Initial D's arcade machines whenever I go to round 1, so there's my thing. Valheim? Okay. These were the first titles when I was like, I've never seen these games before. What's Valheim? Hold up, what is Valheim? What is this? Is this like a RuneScape kind of thing? Upcoming survival sandbox video game. Okay, so it's PC game. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I've never seen this game before, or maybe I have, but I just don't remember it. But I could definitely see the aspects why they would like this game, because they put also, I think they also played League of Legends back in the day too, but they put they played RuneScape back in the day, but they have League of Legends inside here. League of Legends, definitely another game that I know them for very well. They were the expert on League of Legends whenever you're playing together, and I'd always, you know, they'd always tell me all that stuff. So yeah, I don't think they're in the chat, but very solid games, very good games back to especially the Nintendo era games for sure. There's a lot of games here I played together with Big, so there was MapleStory and League, pretty much. So thank you, Big. Thank you for the submission, and I think that's it for the notes, right? Yes, there's no other notes in terms of that. All right, next, Valheim's a survival base building game is very fun. Oh, really? All right. Yeah, it's on PC from what I was looking at here on my window tab here, so that's very interesting. I could definitely see the appeal of it. All right, let's move on to the next victim, viewer, right? Who wants to submit their view methods. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel with my Hutao mouse cursor. We have Blaster. 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 Alright, Blaster. Yes. I don't believe Blaster is here in the chat, but he is in the Discord, so let's go bring up Blasters. Okay, this might seem awfully familiar, but alright. Blaster. In 3, 2, 1. Bam. Alright. So, like I said, guys, visual novels count and mobile games count. And now this is the epitome of mobile gaming right here. All the mobile games on this list. So, alright, top to left, left to right, top to bottom. Is that Kingdom Hearts 3, and then Final Fantasy X, Project Diva F, he picked the same one as me, classic. Right, same spot too. Genshin, Fate, Zenless Zone Zero. That's supposed to be Bang Dream, Girls Band Party. Actually, I think I have notes from Blaster. Let me just double check. Yes, I do have notes from them. So yeah, it's supposed to be the Bang Dream mobile game, but I guess there's no image for it. Then you got Pokemon X, and then that's Xenosaga 3 in the bottom right. Wow. Final Fantasy X and Neo Xenosaga. I kneeled. Damn. It's okay, what have I not played in here? I've never played Final Fantasy X. My guy said my Final Fantasy experience is not that great. I think the first Final Fantasy game I played... Crap, you know what? There was an old-ass spin-off game of Final Fantasy VII. There's like, I forget his name. Is his name Vincent? There was this random game that I rented for the PlayStation 2 for Final Fantasy. It was the gun guy. I just call him, I think his name is Vincent for sure, but he's the gun guy in 7 with Cloud, right? And he had his own spin-off game, and I rented that game for like 2 weeks, and like I didn't complete it, but that was like one of the earliest Final Fantasy games I've ever played. And then I actually did play Crisis Core, but I had no knowledge of Final Fantasy VII when I played that on the PSP, so I was so confused with things, but I thought it was a cool game. And then the recent games I played, was it the one, the Lightning, is 13, right? I played 13 a little bit. Like I said, I also rented that one for 2 weeks, didn't complete it. And yeah, that's my history of Final Fantasy VII games. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I could play the remake for 7. I think out of everything too, I only know more about 7 because one of my uncles showed me Final Fantasy VII, what's the movie, the animated movie, and that was like, wow, this looks so cool. Like, I've never seen Final Fantasy VII before. This looks so sick. Dirge of Cerberus? Oh, is that what it's called? I only played Final Fantasy 15, lol. There's a prequel to 7, yeah. Final Fantasy X has a plot twist at the end. Okay, I've heard a lot of good about Final Fantasy X. I don't know what exactly this plot twist is, but I do know that there's some emotional attachments to 10, and I've seen Final Fantasy X in a few of your guys' submissions. But yeah, that's my Final Fantasy history there, pretty much. What else do we have here? Kingdom Hearts 3, solid. Kingdom Hearts, you know. Oh, shut up, Siri. I want to talk to you. Yeah. What else? Rhythm games. Yep. There's a whole platoon of gacha games here and mobile games. Zenless Zone. Damn, he didn't put Star Rail on here. I guess they don't play Star Rail. But Genshin, Zenless, and Fate, and Bang Dream technically. Then you got Pokemon X, and then Xenosaga. Okay, I've never played Xenosaga. Hold on, let me look up Xenosaga. Where that cartridge looks very like PlayStation 1, or like the image. Let me see, Xenosaga 3. I love Final Fantasy X. I played it like 5 times for sure, and then the HD remake. Nice. If it's like a game you replayed, even though you completed it, that's always top of the list for sure. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Titus laugh is peak. What is that? Pokemon X was great. I think, what was the last Pokemon I played? Man, when they went to the 3DS, that's when I stopped playing Pokemon, because I was like, I didn't want to buy a 3DS later on online. I did buy a 2DS to play Stella Glow later on, but then I was like, I don't want to buy a 2DS just to play Pokemon. Yeah. Okay, Xenosaga Episode 3. What is this? Oh yeah, this is PlayStation 2 era. Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'm not too versed in Xenosaga. I never had any anime games on the PlayStation 2 at all. Like, I only know that PlayStation, like, anime games, like, I wasn't as a huge weeb when I was in the PlayStation 2 era, for sure. But, like, this definitely looks... Actually, you know what? No, I scratched that. I had the video games for a hack dot, but then I didn't, like... I never played them, I think. I do remember vividly the case because I thought the covers were cool. But, yeah. I wish they remastered Xenosaga for the new console. That would be pretty sick. I mean, I'm not too familiar with this franchise, but if they did remake it, that'd be a good opportunity to get back into it, honestly. And yeah, very nice. Damn, PlayStation 2. Is this non-Steam? Damn, there's no other way to play it unless you have a console or a PlayStation 2. Damn. All right. Well, anyways, let me see if they have any notes here. Yes, I do see it. All right, let me see here. The only reason why I chose X and Y for this is because of Shiny Mega Gardevoir is my favorite Mega Evolution Pokemon. Final Fantasy X was the first Final Fantasy game I started with. I guess you skipped 1 through 9. Xenosaga 3 was the game that got me into playing the other games in the series. If I had to choose my #1 favorite, my answer would be FGO, because ever since I laid eyes on Saber, Artoria Saber, they were hooked on the game. You know what? I applaud you, man. I have the Saber faces are universal in the Fate series. All right, there's rise to the Saber faces, Artoria faces. I approve of this message. All right, and that's all they left me here. All right, or get a legally obtained copy. Oh, they could do. Honestly, I have no knowledge on how they would acquire that, but it's probably doable, honestly. So yeah, thank you, Blaster, for the submission. Let me just move him off the wheel real quick, and then we will continue. Thank you for the submission. Let's go. That. All right. Who wants to go next in class, guys? Who wants to go next in class? Let's see here. Who wants to volunteer for tribute? Spin the wheel. Spinning of the wheel. When you saw that one True Saber bunny Stalfo. Oh, speaking of blood, hey, wait, sorry I didn't give notes. It's okay. If you want to put notes like right now before you go, you definitely can. Or if you're in the chat, you can, you know, give notes. Yeah. Wow, would you look at that, blood? Wow, who's going next? All right, I guess you're going next, my man. All right, let me see what you're cooking here, blood. Oh no, we gotta hide it for now. Let's see. I started FGO because of a Stalfo. Ooh. You know, that's not a bad idea, honestly, for a Stalfo. All right, blood, I see you in the chat here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bam. Oh, all right. I see. I like the mix here. Let me just double check this is you, right? Yes, that is. So, Skyrim, Monster Hunter Wilds, Resident Evil 4. Witcher 3, I think that's Witcher 3, right? Witcher Wild Hunt, FGO, Cookers, Bad Fur Day. Oh, I have a story for this one. Genshin Impact, God of War, and Fallout 76. I like it. It's very distinctive how, like, you see the 2 anime games and then the other titles, right? But respect. Did you leave me any notes, blood? Let me double check. Okay, there's no notes, but if you want to say anything, then you can, you know, you can give me a presentation in the chat. Well, let's see, Skyrim, classic game. I remember back in the day when this came out, I think Brotaku spent so much time on that game. I did get to that game, but I never finished it, or at least, like, you know, explored it as much time. Monster Hunter Wilds, is that the new one that came out? I know a new one just came out, but is this the latest one? Let me just double check real quick. Fact check here. Monster Hunter Wilds. Is this the one that just came out? Yes, it's the one that came out this year. It was supposed to be World, but for some reason Wilds showed up and said, oh, okay, never mind. Let me look up World. Monster Hunter World. Not Wild. It's a World! Monster Hunter World. This came out in 2018. Ah, I see. Okay. Monster Hunter, like, I've never played a Monster Hunter, but I do know the huge love and fan favoritism of the Monster Hunter franchises, so I understand it. Also, I saw in Wodakoi, so Monster Hunter is definitely probably a solid game, must say. Resident Evil 4. Okay. What is my Resident Evil history? I've played. Oh man, you know what? I think the very first Resident Evil game I played was 5, actually. I think the very first one I played was 5, and I only vividly remember it because I was like, you know, Xbox era kid, right? And then young teen gamer. Whenever they came to face with the zombie with the chainsaw, I freaked the fuck out. I panicked so bad. But I never played any of the other. I had Code Veronica. I did. I don't remember if I played it or not, honestly. Like whenever I think Resident Evil 5, my memory goes back to 5. That's like the first one that I vividly remember because I also had a co-op partner who would get scared the same shitless out of me, of the chainsaw guy. Skyrim I probably would spend a good 30,000 hours on. Is this like OG PlayStation 3 that you had it on? Because that's where Brotaku and I played it pretty much. But yeah, I think Resident Evil 4, that's the one they remade actually, right? Yeah, they remade this for PC, or like, you know, newer, the remake, right? But I think back in the day, that was available on the GameCube too, right? I never actually played Resident Evil 4, no. I never played any of the Resident Evils. You never played it because we played the DMC 1 demo instead? Oh my goodness, you're so right. And I was also scared of that game when I was younger. And then let's see, Witcher 3, I have never, okay, the only thing I know about this game, or this series, is that, you know, I heard good about it. Just don't watch the live action, maybe, or at least I think that I heard the Netflix live action kind of like, you know, as live actions do, right? But I do hear good things about the Witcher series for sure. There's a huge lot of nice cool stuff with it, and even Brotaku actually. Brotaku recently got into the Witcher series. Actually, he tells me a lot about it as well, and you know, it's a solid series. I think he has the games too. I don't have them personally, but I know Brotaku definitely is a huge. He's definitely into the Witcher series for sure. Resident Evil 4 is my first Resident Evil, so it'll always be my favorite one in the series. Damn, nice, dude. I don't like. When you played the Resident Evil games for the first, you play a horror game for the first time, right? Like, what age group for you guys would be? Because when I played it, I was like freaking terrified. I was like, oh hell no. I was scared of my mind freaking trying to fight chainsaw zombies, dude. And they won't die after headshots. I was like, why? How many bullets do these guys take, man? It's really bad. The Witcher live action you're talking about? And then let's see here. Fate Grand Order. Classic. All the Fate gamers, right? I see, yep. I have you on my friends list, also on FGO for sure. Okay, Cooker's Bad Fur Day. Okay, this game I have no knowledge about, but for some reason I vividly remember my cousins having this game. This game came out on the 64, right? Cooker's Bad Fur Day. What is this game? This screams like Nintendo 64 to me. Where did this? Yeah, it was on the 64. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. I definitely had one cousin that had the 64, and I feel like I vividly remember this game for some reason because I saw him playing it, but I was like so young that I didn't know what the hell was going on. Right? Correct. N64. Okay. Yeah. I have no idea what the premise is about this game. But like that was like one of like my vivid memories. I would just like watch them. They would be playing the game on the TV, and I would be like just a little like child looking at like, whoa, it's very colorful and stuff like that. I was just like mesmerized. Yeah. Resident Evil on Netflix. Oh gosh. Never mind. But yeah, did they remake this game? I don't know. Did they? Let me see. Can you get this game anymore? Or is it stuck on the 64? Damn. Yeah, I think it's only on the 64, it looks like. Wow. Interesting game. Very interesting game. I would love to see more about it. Then you hear what they're talking about? Oh, no. Very old game. It was amazing. Makes a lot of movie references in the story, and it has one of the best local PvPs of any game. It had a bunch of game modes. It has PvP? Oh wait, yeah, they did have that, right? Oh my god, I forgot back in the day with consoles you could hook up multiple controllers. They don't do that shit anymore. Thanks, modern gaming. But oh yeah, I think I see a picture of a 64 right here. And you could actually input multiple controls. I never actually had an N64, And yeah, I couldn't play Mario 64. That's why Mario Sunshine's on my list. Yeah, I never had a 64. I had the PlayStation 1. But definitely, yeah. Cops and Robbers, a bunch of other stuff too. This is a multiplayer game back in the days before, like, you know, multiplayer came out. I see. And then what else? We got Genshin. I think everyone has probably touched Genshin in their lifetime back when the COVID era hit, for sure. Even still play it to this day, right? Understandable. God of War. Okay. I have never played a God of War game, but it's always on the PlayStation consoles, right? And I do know, or I feel like there's a lot of love for God of War games. I don't know when the first one came out, like maybe in the first PlayStation 2 or 3, maybe. But yeah, I've never played a God of War game, but there's been many God of War 1, 2, 3s and other sequel games, so it's definitely very popular. And I hear some memes, you know, about a certain boy, right? So yeah, definitely very solid game. And then we have Fallout 76. Now, I've never played a full-on Fallout game. I've been lent and borrowed Fallout games before, but I never got to finish any of them. But they are definitely very entertaining. I forget which one I borrowed. God of Boy. It was on the PS2. Oh wow, really that early? Damn, I never knew. What, man, like when I was playing on PS2, I had, like, you know, Jak and Daxter and all that stuff. Ratchet and Clank. God of War is amazing, specifically the new ones. I don't like the old ones. Those are not my cup of tea. Oh, I see. You have access to a few of them through me now? That's true. Thanks, man. Thank you, bro. But yeah, I never played any... I never completed any Fallout games, but there's a lot of them. I don't remember which one. Let me see when 76 came out. Which one is this one on? Because I forget when. Is this like, you know, there's the one that's like memed on for being not too thing, but is this the one? 76. This came out in 2018. Okay. I'm kind of opposite, but there's a reason to like it. 76 is the MMO. Oh, okay. Because I think, like, from my knowledge of Fallout, right? It's like there's Fallout 1, 2, 3, New Vegas. I know 76, and then I think that's about it, yeah. It's the MMO. Oh, this is the MMO. Oh. It got better, apparently? Okay, so this is the one that got me... Excuse me. This is the one that got memed on back in the day. I was like 4 times the quality or something like that, right? Oh, but then it got, you know, definitely with time, they, you know, it fixed it. Or, you know, improved things. Okay. Good to know. I see. Well, very nice. Let me see. Oh yeah, there's no notes. Is there anything else you'd like to say, Blood, about your list? About anything? Like, is there one game on this list that's your #1 favorite of all time? Is it FGO? Is it Genshin? Is it God of Boy? But yeah, if you have any comments, you can feel free to leave them in the comments right now, and we'll take a look at them. But thank you for your submission. Skyrim, Fosro Da! I see. Very nice. Thank you for the submission, man. I like it. 3 was the first one to be an FPS over the shoulder for the cursing game. Oh, New Vegas is nice. Skyrim always #1. I like it. No, Blood, your #1 must be Conker's for a day. Lol. Alright, let me go. Thank you for the inputs, Blood. Let me take you off the wheel. You're excused. Thank you, dear project. Alright. What do we got here? Next. Man, this wheel's getting shorter, guys. Who wants to go next? Spin the wheel! Spinning! Oh, I see a familiar name. Hey! Okami. Well. Okami, get your 3x3 on this list. Go do your school presentation. I'm just kidding. I got you. Let me get your list ready here. Alright. Let's see here. Okami. Alright. Ooh. I like this. I like it. Alright. Honorable mention to Goleman's Adventure on the N64. That's a really fun game too. Ooh, nice. Man, I never had an N64. I really would have liked steal these games back in the days, but I never had one. All right, well, from Okami, our presentation from Okami, 3, 2, 1, bam. All right, I have to immediately give credit to the Tomba, because when I saw you play the first Tomba game, I was like, damn, I never played the first Tomba. I played 2, but I was a dumb kid back in the day. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. But anyway, let's go. Let me see. You left me any notes anywhere? Let's see here. I don't think there are any notes, but if you'd like to say anything for your presentation, Okami, then feel free to. Well, let's see. Top left, left to right, top to bottom, we have Legend of the Dragoon, Orphan Scion of Sorcery, Tales of Graces F, Tomba, Medieval, Kingdom Hearts 2, Spyro, Gridlow's Rage, I can't see the initial thing there, Persona 4, and Devil May Cry. Wow. Hellish Legend of Dragoon and Medieval, yeah. I'll respond here. All good, all good. If you want to let me know anything about these games, then feel free to say whatever you like, your favorite or whatever. Legend of the Dragoon. Okay, so I could definitely feel like Legend of the Dragoon and Medieval, they look like PlayStation 1 games, because I like saw the art and like it just screams PlayStation 1. But I've never seen these games before, so let me see. Legend of the Dragoon. Dragoon. Let's see here. Legend of the Dragoon. Oh yeah, this is definitely PlayStation 1 games. Damn, this came out in 1999? Damn. Ain't no way I played games back in this era. I was too young for this shit. Legend of Dragoon is literally my favorite PS1 JRPG. Damn, nice. This is quite fantastic, man. Like I said, I think I played like what, Crash Bash, what other stuff in there, PlayStation 1, Tomba, right? But like, I was still young. I'm not an expert gamer back in the days. I didn't know how the hell shit worked. Well, what's a memory card, right? There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts that makes me happy. It's very nice. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is a very good, solid series. Damn, this looks nice. Did they ever remake Legend of Dragoon? Man, there's like so many like older JRPGs, but like if they never remake them, then they're just like lost to time. You can maybe, oh, I think you can buy it on the PS Store. Oh, that's good at least. Sadly, no. Oh wow, what? Think like I'm googling this title right now. It's like gameplay. How long is Legend of Dragoon? Well, apparently, according to Google, the game is about 20 to 60 hours long. Damn, dude. I don't know if I'd be able to play a game that long as a kid. I would not have the mental capacity for that. But good on you, good on you. I like it, I like it. If they would remake this game, then maybe I can check it out myself. But let's see. Next one we have Orphan, Scion of Sorcery. This one, I love the look of anime on here. Or Scion of Sorcery. My first console was an N64. I didn't have a PlayStation until PS4. Damn, really? Interesting. I think, yeah, I skipped out on some parts of the consoles and whatnot back in the day. You have to pick and choose, unfortunately, because you kept making every single new one, every era and whatever, right? Let's see here. Orphan, Scion of Sorcery. This one. PlayStation 2? Oh, wow. How come I never got this game? 2000? Dude, I could have got this game, but I was not a weeb back in this era. Orphan Scion of Sorcery, known as Japan as Sorcerer's Slapper Orphan, is an action roleplay game video on the PlayStation 2. Oh. Persona 4 is probably my favorite Persona game because of the cast the most, I feel. I think my first console was the Game Boy Advance. Ooh, nice. I haven't played P4 yet, I can't wait. Ooh, you know, you never know, do you? There may be a P4, you know, something down the line. I don't know if that was confirmed or not, but you know it's not possible. They did reload, so it's definitely possible. I want to see. Dude, I'm looking at the box art of this game, and dude, this looks sick. Like, I think I would be into this as a kid. Wow, PlayStation 2, bro. How did I not find these kind of video games back in the day? I think, did I have any anime games on my PS2? No, I don't think I did. I think like the closest thing that looked animated was like Jack and Daxter-esque or Konoha 2. And then, oh my gosh, man, actually, no, wait. I think I played the Naruto Chronicles actually when they came out. Wait, hold up. Naruto Uzumaki Chronicles. Chronicles 2. This came out on PS2. Okay, this This was late 2006 though, so okay, I definitely probably played this one for sure. Yeah, the game is interesting in many ways. I see. Is it like full on JRPG? You got like multiple endings and stuff like that. You know, it's 20 to 60 hours. You must have spent a lot of good time on that for sure. Anyone played Naruto Rise of the Ninja? Hold up. Oh my gosh, wait, you just reminded me of some old ass Naruto games I played back in the day. Naruto Rise of the Ninja. Let me see this. Oh my god, this Xbox game. I've never played this one, no. Wow, I've never played. I only played Ninja Storms, and then there was another Naruto fighting game on the PlayStation I played. I forgot what it's called though. I think it's called. Crap. What is it called? Naruto game PlayStation. What's it called? Not Storm. It's not the Storm games. What is it called? Ultimate Ninja? Wait, is it called Ultimate Ninjas? Oh my gosh, this is getting me to so much old times. Back in the day when I played fighting games with like family or friends, it would always be like DBZ or Naruto or some other games, but yeah. We played Clash of Ninja for the GameCube. Oh, we did. Oh my, wait, that did come out that time. Wait, was I on Wii back in the day? I mean, okay, that was like mainstream. Okay, that's like Toonami, you know, Saturday night cartoons. Like, I definitely knew what Naruto was back in those days. But then I probably didn't like venture out into like stuff until like later on down the line. Grace is my first Tales game, and it's the one that got me to this series. Let me see. Is this the first game in the thing? Like, I don't like. There are so many Tales games. We talked about the Tales games previously before on stream, but there's a lot of Tales games, and I don't know which one's the first one. But oh no, Tales of Graces. Yeah, I want to see when this one came out, because that looks. I'd say PlayStation 2 probably. Graces F. Was it a decent fighting game? Yeah, pretty much, right? Let's see here. This one, no, this is PlayStation 3 and Wii. Okay, so this is like up to date standards, all right? Because like I said, I think I remember telling you guys that my first Tales game that I played was, what's it called? It started Zillia. Yeah, Zillia. I played Zillia. That was when I got the PlayStation 3, and I was like, all right, let me finally get all the anime games and stuff. And I was like, all right, Tales of Zillia, that looks cool. And then of course that one went to become Zillia 2. And then I got Zestria and all the other ones. Very nice, very nice. Grace's got a recent re-release on Steam. Oh, nice, nice. This came out in 2009. Yeah, I see it here. It's on the Steam page. Very nice, very nice. Man, there's a huge franchise out there. Very nice, very nice. It's like probably like 5+ Tales games, right? And then what else do we have here? Tomba. All right, we're going back to the PlayStation, right? So let me see what year this Tomba game came out, because I played Tomba 2. But I had no knowledge of this game at all. Wait, did Tomba get released on the PS5? I might have seen it. Wait, oh my gosh, it got re-released. Hold up. PlayStation, PS5, PS4, Microsoft Windows, PlayStation Portable, Nintendo Switch, and PS3. Oh my gosh, wait, I can relive my childhood. I can actually go back to complete this damn game. Oh my gosh, wait. Dude. Oh my gosh, okay. Well, this is like a very old game, but this initially came out in 1997. Damn. Okay, so this is like, I was just pretty much a baby at this point still. It's on Steam. Nice, nice. Damn, you know, maybe I might reconsider getting this so I can recomplete my childhood. Oh yeah, I got 2. I had no knowledge about 1 for some reason, but I never finished 2 because I was a kid and didn't know what the hell things were when I got to a point that I got stuck. But yeah, the OG Tomba. Dude, this gives me nostalgia just looking at this dude, man. I remember the intro cutscene to 2 very vividly, and it's stuck in my head. And then like pigs, man, pigs are the enemy all the time. But very nice, very nice. What else? And then Medieval. Okay, let me see this game, because this is like, we're getting like very Medieval. Oh, let's look at this. Medieval is a 1998 action-adventure game developed by Sony for the PlayStation. Whoa, what is this game? This must be some kind of like single-player game, right? Just like a adventure RPG game. Hold on, let me see images of this game. Wow. Oh, did they get a remake? Oh, it looks like I got a remake in like... Oh, yeah, okay. I see it, yeah. OG plays, oh, okay. Damn. You know, maybe if I looked at this game as a kid, I'd probably get scared by the cover art, not gonna lie. Maybe that's why I never got this game. Cause like I said, I got Crash Bash, I got like Crash Bandicoot, all the kid-friendly games on the PlayStation 1, so I'm just like, parents, can I get this game called Medieval's? Like, no, this game looks pretty dark. I don't know about this game. There's no age rating on this game also yet. They didn't have age rating as a thing back in the day. Just yet. Not over the PlayStation. Oh wait, is it rated teen? Oh, it's rated for teen. That's probably why too. There you go, yeah. Interesting, very interesting. Kingdom Hearts 2. I mean, what can I say about Kingdom Hearts? Everyone loves the Kingdom Hearts franchises. Do you guys, which one's your favorite Kingdom Hearts game? Is it 2? I think I definitely spent the most time playing 2. Because, like, a core memory for me when I played 2. So I never, okay, when I played Kingdom Hearts, I played 2 straight away. I never played 1. But then, like, I didn't, like, feel like going back to play 1. But then I played 2 without any context of 1. But I still kind of got this gist of the story anyways. But then, like, my most vivid memory about Kingdom Hearts 2 was fighting fucking Sephiroth, dude. Like, I was like, I beat the game. I was like, damn, I'm so good at this game. And then it was like, what else can you do in this game? And then you see an extra boss of Sephiroth. And I was like, I could probably beat this guy. And no, he whipped my ass. And then I was like, then, like, you know, I spent like hours. I spent so many hours at night staying up to try and figure out his moveset and combo him, and then apparently it's better to equip the freaking Jack-o'-lantern Keyblade because it does more damage and shit, and then I finally beat him, and I was like, yes! Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 2 is solid, honestly, yeah. Gameplay-wise, Kingdom Hearts 2, yeah, I feel it. Remember the OST Rage Awakened? Oh my gosh, yes. For sure. This game, and the dramatic finishes, you know, Zenless Zone, they have dramatic finishes too, but that, you know, Kingdom Hearts, they did it first, kind of. What else? Spyro. Okay, I love Spyro actually. I think I did play. Okay, this is. Oh, let me see which Spyro this one is, because this is the one that I'm thinking about too. Spyro Ripto's Rage. Is this the one? Oh my gosh! Wait, is this? Wait, is this the one where you collect eggs? Because that's the one I played. I remember playing Spyro back in the day as a kid, and I vividly remember going around trying to collect the dragon eggs because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. And then you can like just ride a skateboard for some reason because dragons need skateboards. But I think this is this one, right? This is the Spyro 2. Oh, I think it was the first game. Oh, is it? Okay. Yeah, I remember playing the game where you collect the dragon eggs. That was the one I vividly remember. And I can't remember for the love of me if I finished that game or not. But that was like introduction to Spyro, and I thought I was like, damn, this guy's cool. But yeah, Spyro 2, this thing came out 1999. Okay, yeah, I must have played it later on down the line, for sure. Very nice, Ripto's Rage. And then, of course, we have Persona 4. You know, once again, this was my entryway into the Persona 4 franchise, or the Persona series. Thanks, Chankles. And he lent me his Persona 4 copy. So, very solid indeed. Very good aspects. And I was like, wait, so in this game, you can like, I remember vividly when I first experienced the Persona gameplay, I was just like, wait, you have free time to do whatever, but then you have a deadline to save the person. So, you know, there's like a time thing. I was like, oh my gosh, wait, I have so much free time. Like, what do I do? Like, I have to save this person for the fog hits and shit. But I was like, so do I want to spend my day doing the dungeon or like leveling up social links and shit? I was like, oh my gosh, this gameplay is like, I love it. Like, there's so much shit to do, and then time management and shit. If only I could do that shit in real life. But yeah, Persona 4, solid. Like I said, I went to Persona 3 Portable. I got through Portable. I finished all of it. I never got to get to the original Persona 3, unfortunately. But, you know, Persona 3 Portable has features, right? And then 5, very short, yeah. Darn, man, this is showing my age. It's okay, everyone's age is showing throughout their games. It's all good. No, you're not the only one. And then, last but not least, Devil May Cry 3. Okay, there's been a lot of Devil May Cry stuff lately, especially with the new Netflix anime and 5. But I think my Devil May Cry history. So okay, back in the PlayStation 2 eras, I remember trying the demo for Devil May Cry 1, but I was so scared shitless because I was okay. This is gonna sound really dumb, but like as a kid, right? When you hit the title screen, you press X to load the game, and they say the title of the game is like Devil May Cry. I was scared as a kid. I was just like, this game looks scary. And then you go around and you get attacked by the demons. And I was just like, oh my gosh, I don't know what the fuck to do. I kept spamming the guns, but it's not the best way of doing anything. It's the best way is to use the sword. And I remember completing or just doing the demo for one and then stopping. And that's it. And then I actually played the first ever Devil May Cry game I ever played was 4 with Nero. And then I was like, I know nothing about what's going on. But yeah. You're calling this stuff I recognize. It's all good. Yeah, see, everyone recognizes this game for sure. Been a fan since the start. I feel it. Devil May Cry as a franchise is like really sick now. I would definitely love to go back and play the OG games, but like I never got a chance to, but I could technically now. And then of course five's everywhere, dude. Everyone loves pulling the devil trigger and everything, right? So it's a big phenomena, enjoyable always out there. Very solid. Well, that is everything on the list. Okami, is there anything you'd like to say about your list? Is there one game in this game, or one game in this list that's your #1 favorite of all time? But so far, I like the list. Very nice. A lot of PlayStation 1 entries that I don't recognize, but very solid indeed. You don't want to play DMC 1? I mean, I could go now as an adult, but then when I was a kid, I was terrified of that shit. I was like, demon monsters trying to kill me. Whoa. I don't know Tomba or Orphan. Those are very old games for sure. Dragoon? Really? Dragoon? That's interesting, dude. If they ever get a remake for that game or bring it back, that'd be fantastic, honestly. Yeah. Very solid. Very nice. Thank you. Thank you for the submission, everyone. Thank you. All right. All right, you may sit down, Okami. You can sit down at your desk. Thank you for your presentation. All right, let me also take you off the list. Let's see here. We got here. Oh, Okami. Check. Pass the test. Thank you. All right, next student. Who's going next for their presentation? Spin the wheel. Ooh. Oh. Wait, let's go. Gab. Supposed to be Gabe, but Gab. Okay. I know they are not in the chat, but they're a late night gamer, so they're probably a thing right now. All right, let's go pull up my friend Gab. Let's see here. Gab. All right, let's see here. Okay, this definitely screams like PC and console gamer. They don't play any anime games. All right, so here we go. 3, 2, 1. If I can guess right now, it's probably Valorant or League. Well, you guessed. Bam, right here. So this is one of my family members that are much more, I mean, they've watched anime and stuff, but like they're not huge, otakus or weebs, but they definitely play more of the normal looking games pretty much. So, okay, let me look at this shit. Left to right, top to bottom, I see Battletech, Stellaris. I have no clue what these games are. This is the first time I saw games. I was like, I've never seen these games before, bro. Cyberpunk, that's 2027, of course. Mech Warrior 5. Hearts of Iron 4. That's 4, right? Fallout New Vegas. Oh, yeah, Fallout mentioned. Mech Warriors. Okay, there's a lot of Mech Warriors I see here. Bioshock Infinite, solid. I actually did play that game. And then Witcher 3. All right, yeah, there we go. New Vegas, yeah, so, okay, out of the games here that I recognized, I know Cyberpunk. I know Fallout Vegas. I know Witcher. I know Bioshock. I've never seen Mech Warriors or Battletech or Hearts of Iron. I'm just like, what are these games, bro? These look like COD or Mecha Titanfall looking games, but yeah, he likes Mecha games apparently. Yeah, apparently so. Yeah, I don't really talk to him about games too much, and like he doesn't play any anime games at all, so I never really know what he's cooking up to these days. But yeah, these definitely scream his taste for sure. Realizing I got mixed up with the Raph. Oh no, you're gonna definitely recognize Raph, bro. Don't worry about it. So let me look up these games. Has anyone played Armored Core? I have. Wait, have I played Armored Core? Hold on. That sounds familiar. Armored Core. No, I don't think I have played it. Dude, I've never played, like, there's not too many mecha games out there that I've played, honestly. I probably would like to play some games now. Let's see. Okay, so that's Armored Core. Let me see. Battle Tech. What is this game? These must be current games, I feel like. These definitely, okay, this one's on Steam. The Battle Tech on Steam. I played Assassin's Creed 6 and legally tried one of the older ones. Legally. Okay, this game came out in 2018. Okay. And then I see Mech Warrior 5. Wait, there's two Mech Warriors here. Mech Warrior 5 and then Mech Warrior Mercenaries? What are these? Mech Warriors. Mecha Warriors? Yo, where's my Gundam game, guys? Like, where's the Gundam game when you need it? Mecha Warriors 5. Mecha Warrior 5. This game came out 2019. What the? Dude, how have I never seen these games before? They're all on Steam. Okay. Yeah, my boy here is a huge PC gamer for sure. He stopped doing consoles like after Halo 360. Oh, Armored Core 6. I thought you meant Assassin's Creed 6. I was like, Assassin's Creed 6? Okay. I haven't tried it, but watched Josh Strife play one, and not gonna lie, he's got my interest. Really? You know, mecha games, there is a nice appeal to mecha games. I've never played too many. And, you know, if they ever made like a solid-ass Gundam game, then I definitely would give it a shot for sure. But, yeah, it's very... Like, I'm looking at the gameplay, it's very much in the suit. You get the mecha thing, and you get the UI and stuff. And then, what else we have? You have Stellaris. Let me see this game. This one came out in 2016. Dude, there's those... Okay, these are all PC, though. That's exact... Oh, no. Oh, there's some on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, but mostly Steam. What is this game? Holy moly. We had Gundam and Evolution, but then it got shut down. I know, right? Man, why is there no solid Gundam game? Or at least, like, to my knowledge, there might be some of the older ones out there, but I don't have any access to any of them, so yeah. Oh, this looks like some kind of sci-fi, like Halo Wars, battle kind of thing. I can definitely see that. Like, they probably like Halo Wars, and I can definitely see them liking this kind of game. Let me see here. And then yes, we have Hearts of Iron 4. What is this game? Oh, okay. Oh, these are all like, okay, this is like another kind of like simulation online game kind of thing. Like, how do you describe this game? Where you command units and then you place them around, that kind of thing, right? Like Halo Wars, if I had to give a better description trying to describe this game. Yeah, this is strategy game kind of thing. Yeah, hold on. Let me see what the description of this game is called. Heart of Iron is a grand strategy video game. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's what it's called, right? Yeah. RTS. There you go. Thank you. Real-time strategy. Yes. I've played my fair share of these games over time, but I haven't really played one lately for sure. Yeah. Okay. I see. Very solid. Very solid. What else do we have here? Cyberpunk. Everyone knows Cyberpunk, especially edge runners. Any anime watchers out there? Fallout New Vegas. Okay, this one. What's the latest Fallout game? Is it 76? When did this one come out? Fallout New Vegas. Not Las Vegas, New Vegas. This game came out 2010. Okay. This one's thing. No GTA so far. Exactly. Honestly, I was surprised by that. But, you know, we never know. There's still a few more submissions out there. Alright, yeah. I do know they left Fallout series for sure. And then Witcher and Bioshock. I think, if anything, they're the one that showed me Bioshock, I think, too, actually. Or at least Infinite. I think I might have borrowed their Infinite before. But I definitely do remember them talking a lot about Bioshock and Witcher, for sure. But, yeah, a lot of... As you can see here is someone who is does not play anime games, pretty much looks like. But it's okay. You know, all games are... Well, not games. Like, the only game I play on this list is Bioshock. pretty much. I never played the Cyberpunk game at all. I watched Edge Runners and that counts, but yeah. Very solid game with a lot of mechas, apparently. Thank you, Gabe. Thank you for the submission, Gabe. He is not in the chat right now, but I will thank him in person whenever that time comes. You're excused. Passed. All right. Oh, that's not it. Okay. Let me just take him out of the list here. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's resume the class, everyone. Let's see. Let's see who's going left. I wonder who's going to be last is the real question. Who's going to be last in presentations? And today we have... Wow. Okay. All right. Raph. Okay, you might know my boy Raph. He's one of my boys that plays Phasma with me, so you'll definitely recognize his list. Yeah. I've never played a Grand Theft Auto before, to be honest. Yo, Grand Theft Auto is a very acquired taste. I had cause you know, out of when you're you have family members, I was the younger one in the family, right? You have older cousins or family members who would be like, guys, I have the new Grand Theft Auto. You can do all these things in it. And I was like, whoa, I want to do that shit. All right, let me go get Raph. So I guess 3x3 here. Where is it? All right, so here's my list of my boy we play Phasma with from time to time. In 3, 2, 1, bam. Wow, would you look at that? There's a familiar game on the bottom left. I wonder who that could be. You showed me cheats for a thing via San Andreas. Dude, exactly. You gotta do the up, down, left, right, A, B, punch, and then you get to spawn all the infinite weapons and vehicles. It's the flying cars. That's the shit back in GTA, I think. If we ever get to a Grand Theft Auto, we'll talk about my history with Grand Theft Auto, but top left to right, top to bottom, here we have League of Legends, Valorant, Counter-Strike 2, Mario Sunshine, Pokemon Whack. Pokemon Whack. Okay, to be fair, in the submission list, the website I use, when you put a game, if it's Ruby or Sapphire, they just put them together because they came out at the same time technically, and they're the same version technically. Pokemon Whack. This is one of the last versions I played, actually, honestly. Black and White, and then Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Bottom left is Phasmophobia, and then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Skyrim. Okay. So, I remember when he sent... Did he write me shit? No, okay. I remember when he sent me his list, I was like, wait, you played Mario Sunshine? I was like, you had a GameCube? I was like, I don't remember this, honestly. The modded version of the Pokemon count? I have no knowledge of the Pokemon modded games, but if you could search them or add them, then I guess they counted, honestly, yeah. Man, I did not own a GameCube. It's okay. There's a lot of sacrifice that to be made with video games, but yeah, League of Legends. Definitely for sure. We played League of Legends a lot back in the days, back in the eras. Many late nights, many sleepless nights for sure. Valorant, dude, they're a huge, as you can see here, they like to play a lot of multiplayer PvP games for sure. They are on the competitive gamer scene for sure. Valorant, Counter-Strike, some about Call of Duty kind of sometimes. And then what else? Mario Sunshine. Man, I was like, you played Mario Sunshine? And then I've never seen him talk about Pokemon at all, honestly. So I think Black and White was one of the latest ones anyone played before they went to the 3DS jump, right? So I don't remember him playing. I mean, we did have DSs back in the day. We definitely would play each other for sure. But I never remember him talking about Black and White. I'm gonna be real. That's so weird. There's a Pokemon ass version, really? Oh, E-Gamer? This is the E-Gamer list right here, bro. You got Valorant and Counter-Strike. And okay, if I remember correctly, I think, well, okay, someone has us as Counter-Strike for sure, but he's the only one with Valorant on this list, for sure. And then what else? Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Like I said, I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 so many times with family and friends. We spent so much time with the zombies and the multiplayer in that game. Black Ops... Fuck, what game are we on now? What game do we play now? Black Ops 6? Is it Black Ops 6? Black Ops 4? Black Ops... We're on Black Ops 6 right now, right? Yeah, we're on Black Ops 6. I'm just like, bro, there's so many damn Black Ops, man, or Call of Duties. And then what else? Phasmophobia on the bottom left. Okay, I feel like that's my fault because ever since I played Phasmophobia and they play with the boys, he's just been a huge Phasmo expert now. And you know, you see the rookie Ghost Hunters grow up. Very nice, very nice. And then Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I like it, yeah. Assassin's Creed, like the last Assassin's Creed I played. Okay, here's my Assassin's Creed history, guys. I played everything until Black Flag. Everything after that, nah. I was like, ah, shit, I gotta buy a PS4 and an Xbox One to play Assassin's Creed now. Nah, I'm good, I'm good. And then what else? What came after 4? Was it Syndicate or what was it? What's the one? Is Unity, I think, right? Unity, and then there's the one in is it Syndicate or Unity? I forget. I went from N64, GameCube, 360, Xbox One, and PS4 last before I finally switched to PC. Damn, that's quite the switch. I respect it though. I think, let's see, N64. So yeah, no PlayStation 1, I see. Damn, no PlayStation until 4. That's very interesting. There's a lot of anime games on the PlayStation series. That's pretty much why I opted for a 3 back when I, was younger. I was like, okay, I need to either go through 360 or Xbox. Oh no, wrong, same thing. 360 or PS3. Give me the PS3. I want to play all the anime games because there are some in the 360, but not as much for sure. Unity was cool actually. Yeah, Unity. Oh, really? Is it? Oh, actually, I didn't remember that one. I remember that one being distinct for the 4-player co-op. I was like, wow, that's pretty mind-boggling. Back when Ubisoft was good. Now they're trash. I'm laughing them down. Yeah, there's a. You know what? Actually, they actually did buy the latest Assassin's Creed Shadows. Actually, they told me they bought it. He's playing it. He might enjoy the gameplay and everything, but the other aspect of the company and everything, that's another separate story. Yeah. Syndicate I started, but I got burnt out after playing Unity. I feel it. Yeah. I never really got too much interest in like the was it Odyssey and the other ones before the Shadows. Shadows looks cool in like some aspects, right? There's like the Japanese setting, right? And then there's like other things about Assassin's Creed Shadows, but like, yeah, it's the thing. Unity had a lot of issues when it first came out, apparently, but it was fine when I played it. Oh, that's good. I think they did fix it up on it, because the co-op Assassin's Creed is pretty solid. I don't know if the newer Assassin's Creed have the multiplayer aspect anymore. And then, last but not least, we have Skyrim. Now, I'm not sure if I can ask him what his favorite game of this list would be, like his number 1. But it might be Phasmo if I had to guess, because we play it so many times now at this rate. And yeah, that's about it. So yeah, you ever see my boy Raph? We play Phasmo all the time, a lot. Yeah, so there you go. Thanks, Raph. Thanks for the submission. We'll play Phasmo again sometime, probably soon. Who knows? Maybe after stream. I don't know. All right. You are excused, Raph. Man, there's not that many submissions left, guys. Whoa, how many do we have here? 3, 6, 7. All right, 7 more students who have not submitted their exams, their presentations. Oh, here we go. All right. Would you play Schedule 1 with the boys? I've seen the gameplay of it. It's very intriguing. I'm not sure if we will play it, but I'll keep it on the mind. I'll answer for him. It's Skyrim. Damn. All right. On behalf of Blood, definitely Skyrim. Although I do know he actually did spend a lot of time in Skyrim, so it could be true, honestly. Not gonna lie. All right, who's next? Who's the next victim? I mean, participants in this presentation. It's going to be. Oh. Well. The man, the myth, the legend himself. Wow, I don't think he's here in the chat, but I can vouch for this guy. All right, bro, Taku. Where's his list here? All right, you guys want to know what my brother's taste is like? Here it is. All right, he's not here, but 3, 2, 1, representing my Nissan. Here you go. All right, we got top to bottom, left to right. We have Skyrim, more Skyrims, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. Pokemon XD, Sonic Adventure 2, Breath of the Wild, the first, Grand Theft Auto 5, Halo 3, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and Gears of War 2. Now, this is honestly easy for me to explain because if any of these games are co-op, we pretty much play these games together. Pretty much. Modern Warfare 2, we played together co-op. XD, we didn't play co-op, no. We used to 1v1 each other in Sonic Adventure 2. Zelda is his own thing. We played the shit out of the multiplayer of Grand Theft Auto 5. That was one of our biggest, like, later teen game things, right? Halo 3, of course, co-op. Of course, we gotta play Halo co-op on the couch together. That's what you do in the 360 era. Not anymore, Microsoft. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I think that's just like the solid Assassin's Creed game because that's when they finally, you know, increased the Brotherhood after 2 for sure. And Gears of War 2, you know, co-op game. Literally, there's a character in the game named Dom. Of course, I picked that guy, so yeah. Very solid. I forgot how fun the Gears of 2 sessions were. Dude, for real, exactly, right? I played my first Gears of War game when it was on Xbox Gold for free. Dude, Gears of War was a solid-ass game because I think, like, so the story of Gears of War, right? Oh, your favorite Gears of War character was Bear? Dude, I feel it, though. I had to pick Dom all the time because, like, it's in the name, right? It's close. It's pretty close, right? But Bear's cool. I really liked the OG cast. All right, so I can vouch for him because I've pretty much seen him play all these games. Skyrim, he played the shit out of it. He was the first one that bought it, and I, of course, borrowed it from him whenever I wanted to play it, for sure. Yeah, and then Modern Warfare 2. Interesting choice. I'm surprised he didn't go for, whatchamacallit, Black Ops 2, because Modern Warfare 2 didn't have zombies, but I guess it might be his favorite in terms of the multiplayer aspect, because we definitely did spend a lot of time in the multiplayer aspects of it too. But I spent more time in the zombies game because I like the zombies mode a lot. Okay, when you put on Pokemon XD, so he's a huge Pokemon guy, right? And I was like, wait, you played Pokemon XD? Now, granted, we shared the consoles, so I played Pokemon XD. I don't remember him playing Pokemon XD. I was like, when did you play Pokemon XD, bro? I was like, yeah, I did. And then he like told me all of his stories and everything. I was like, wow, I've never seen you play that shit. Wow, okay. Called wow. And then, of course, Sonic Adventure 2. Once again, the most gameplay anyone does in Sonic Adventure 2 is the Chow Garden. Me and him, we took turns babysitting our Chow children, and then maybe accidentally let them all die because we fell asleep leaving the game on, right? But yeah, we were both all in that game for sure. And always we play 1v1 each other in the multiplayer aspect. Breath of the Wild, okay, so he was the first one to buy a Switch, and he was like the first one to ever do the Breath of the Wild shit. And like he was just like, yeah, dude, this is the one right here. Yeah, he's like showing me Breath of the Wild all the time when that came out. He played that shit so much. And you know what? The funny thing is, I think he never finished it. I think he never finished Breath of the Wild because it was so damn big. Because he would go do a bunch of the side shit, but then ignore the main plot, and then like he just never end up finishing it. If I recall correctly, I can't confirm it, but I'm pretty sure if my memory serves, he never finished this Breath of the Wild. And then, of course, Grand Theft Auto 5. We literally have to buy 2 copies of this game so we can play online multiplayer with each other. Of course, yes. Halo 3. Couch co-op. I was the Master Chief. He was the Arbiter. I was player 1. You know, he may be older, but I was gonna take player 1, okay? I was gonna be the lead. And then we'll just kill each other from time to time in the game, for sure, right? Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, solid game. Of course, what else could you say? Gears of War 2. He was Marcus. I was the Dom. Worked out. Solid game. Okay, so talk about Gears of War 2. So Gears of War 2, like I said, when we were gamers, you know, we had my generation, and then you had the older cousins and family members. And, you know, back in the day, we would all play Halo together, but then whenever they wanted something more visceral, more stronger, more manliness, right? You know, Gears of War 2 was the shit, and then like they showed us that game. I was like, whoa, this game looks so sick, and you can play split screen co-op. I was like, wow, this game looks so sick. And then I played Gears of War 2 actually. I played Gears of War 2. I never played 1. I played 1 after 2 because I didn't have the context. So I was like, wow, I played Gears of War 2. I was like, what happened in Gears of War 1? So I went back to go play 1. I played 3. And then I didn't play 4, I think. I think after 3, I stopped playing because, well, let's just say 4 goes into some other, you know, thingamajigs, right? And yeah, that's pretty much my Gears of War experience. But it's a solid game, though. Not gonna lie. I really like Gears of War. It's a very different difference from Halo 3 because we pretty much alternate back in the day with Gears of War 3 and Halo 3. Not Gears of War 3. Gears 2 and Halo 3, pretty much. That was from Dom. Exactly. He's my boy. I had to represent. He's like, you know what? We got similar names. We got this. All right. Anyways, /Motaku. He's not in the chat at the moment, but I'll just text him and tell him that his list was shit because I can say that as his bro. No, just kidding. Thanks, bro. Thanks for the submission. And I'm still surprised that he played Pokemon XD. All right, let's get Motaku off the list here. Let's see here. All right. Ooh, how many more victims do we have left? Man, this list is looking pretty small, guys. We only have like 6 more people left. And there's a few of you guys in the chat that I haven't seen yet. I wonder if we'll see them real soon. His favorite was also Skyrim, answering for him too. You know what? You could say that on his behalf too, because I think he spent the most time with Skyrim out of all those games. Not even Breath of the Wild could make him, you know, he spent more hours in that game. Let's see our next presentator. Oh. Well. Would you look at that? I wonder who that is. All right, Sephia, go get your homework. Go bring it up to the class. Go bring it to the front. All right. Do your presentation. Let's see it. All right. Let's see. Where are you on this? It's right here. All right. I see you. Well. All right. Show us your presentation. I don't think you left me any notes, right? No, I don't think you left me any notes. All right. 3, 2, 1. Bam. Wow. Well. Look at this. All right. Run it back from the top to bottom, left to right. Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Disgaea 5, Dragon Quest 7, Mario Party, Atelier Ryza 3, Persona 3 Portable, that's Monster Hunter 4, and then Nekopara. Well. You know what? I know there's a few people who have visual novels in the game, but I think it's the first time we're seeing a visual novel that's not me. So I must say, I like this list. Now I can't vouch for any of the Tales games or Atelier, but Nekopara list. I never played Nekopara, but I might have watched a lot of Nekopara back when it came out, so I know for sure. I spy Nekopara. Cultured man indeed. Well. You guys must know there's a new Nekopara on the wild, yeah? Alright. Do you have anything to say, Sephia, while you're in the chat? Do you want to say which one is your favorite out of this 9? Anything you'd like to say about your Tales games? There's a lot of Tales games. There's 2 different Tales games, so these must be your top 2 favorite in the franchise for sure. The adult version of Nekopara, right? Yeah. The uncensored patch, right? Not the Steam one, right? Yeah. Totally, yeah. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate was the game I put 150 hours into it or more. Damn. Yes, Nekopara didn't have a cover, so I had to put it in chocolate. Fair enough, yeah. Wow, I didn't even know Nekopara was a game. Well, visual novels technically count, guys. I guess, in your eyes, do visual novels count as video games? Because, you know, Steam sells video games, and technically, you can buy visual novels on Steam, so yeah. Symphonia was your introduction to the Tales series? Oh, let's see. Tales of Symphonia. Tales of Symphonia. What year did this one come out here? Mario Party OG was good. Damn, the first Mario Party I ever played was actually... Shit, you know what? I think was that the 64 actually? You know, I never played a Mario Party until the GameCube actually. Yeah, if I remember correctly. Damn. Let's see. Tales of Symphonia originally came out in 2003. Interesting. Is this the oldest Tales game? You guys are Tales experts in the chat. Do you guys know which one's the very first and oldest Tales game? Out of curiosity. Dragon Quest 7 was my introduction to the series and has a special place for me. I feel it. Very nice. Mario Party 3 was the game that made my sibling raging and it was hilarious. I feel it, exactly. Hey, what's going on, CSM? Let's go. Welcome, man. Welcome. The original was very funny because when you lose a 1v3 or 2v2 game, you lost coins. What? Wow. Now they streamlined this shit, man. They made Mario Party ganging up on your friends ever since this age. This whole thing. Fantasia was the first one, if I remember correctly. Right now it's PS1. Oh. This Sega 5 was a good game that made most mechanics more understanding. I see. Well, like I said, oh wait, is Vesperia the one that I played the demo of in the Xbox? Wait, hold on, this is the one, right? Tales of Vesperia. I think we were talking about this before, but Tales of Vesperia. Let me see. This is the Xbox one, right? This is the Xbox one. Yeah, I think this is the one. Okay, so I remember this one particularly because I had access to the demo on 360, and I was like, oh, this is an anime game. Let me go give it a shot, and then maybe I could like scour my GameStop to see if I can find some. Yeah. All right, nice. So yeah, I never played Tales Symphonia. The Vesperia one I did a little bit of. This Gaia, right? It's pronounced this Gaia, right? I've seen these games before, but I've never like knew what they were about. And I think they had an anime too, but I've never like knew anything about it. This Gaia, right? This Gaia is a series of tactical RPG games. Yeah. Nice. Damn, I could vibe with this honestly. Wait, this came out in what console does this thing came out in? I think this came out on PlayStations and PCs, right? Yeah. Alright. You want to play Vesperia again? It's in the library? Ooh, thank you. I'll go take a look at that, yeah. Atelier Ryza 3 was something that made me very happy. I tried the Atelier series, and I'll buy the older ones for consoles. Ooh, nice. Did I do mine yet? No, I actually have not yet. No, we were doing them all in like a roulette kind of style, so I believe you're still on the list, though. I think I have your name written as Colorado, but we can always change it for sure. Max level is about over 9,000, I believe. Damn, that's pretty nice. Let's see here. Out of all these games, I've only played Persona Portable, technically. I mean, everyone's played a Mario Party, probably, but and then I've never played. Okay, I never played Nekopara. I've seen a lot of gameplay about Nekopara though, through online means though, so I know, I get a gist of what happens in Nekopara for sure. But very solid game. Let me see. Dragon Quest 7? Was that 8? Or that's 8, right? That's 8. Dragon Quest 8. When did this come out? Let's see here. This came out in 2004. Whoa. Yeah, very nice. This is the... Wait, what console is this? PlayStation 2? Okay, PS2. I see. Damn. I've never played like any Dragon Quest games. Maybe if it counts if they're in Smash. I played them in Smash. Does that count? Right? Yeah. What else? Mario Party. Of course, everyone's played Mario Party. Everyone's been bullied in Mario Party by their friends and family. Atelier games. I've always wanted to get to the Atelier games, and then of course this one in particular has been famous when this came out because of the triple C thickness of the character, of course. So yeah, Atelier Ryza for sure. P3 Portable. Man, you know what? I'm kind of sad because if I'm gonna be real, I don't know where I kept my PSP. I probably still had the cartridge for P3 Portable though. It's probably the only game I played the most on my PSP, and I don't remember where I put it. If I'm gonna be real. Nekopara made me like cat girls, to be honest. I see. So this is the one that turned you into the degenerate. I'm just kidding. And the CGs were very good research. I see. Yes, indeed. Yes, a lot of things happened in there, right, Blood? Yeah. It was on the PS2 and then the 3DS. Oh, I think I'm borrowing your PSP. Wait, are you, bro? Oh my gosh. Well, that's okay then, because I'm gonna be real. I was just like looking for it because Brotaku came in and he was like asking me, he's like, "Hey, do you have all the old like Game Boy shit?" And I was like, "I think so." And then like I was trying to see if I had the PSP stuff too. So yeah, it's okay if you got it though. It's fine. I have a PSP and boy, I don't regret purchasing it, dude. I really wish there's more, or like I got more games on it though, because I remember playing like that, and then Daxter, and then other things on there. And then what else do we have here? Remind me next time I come over. It's all good, bro. That's all good. I'll let you know. And then of course we got Monster Hunter. Like I said, Monster Hunter, solid game. There's a lot of Monster Hunters, but I guess you like 4 in particular. I think once again the Wilds one is the latest one, right? Yeah. May have legally modded it for personal reasons. Yeah, I see. All right. Question, my fellow Nekopara fans out here. Who's the favorite cat girl? We'll leave it to you guys. Some food for thought, guys. Some research purposes. 3DS Monster Hunter 4 was something that made good. Ooh, yeah. Which one of these is your favorite? Actually, Sephia, did you say which one is your favorite? All right, another question for thought. Is one game in here your favorite? And I remember, okay, I don't know if you want to talk about this part, but I remember you submitted before, but you had gacha games on there. I'm trying to see if I had the old list here. Let me see. Do I have your old list here? Oh, I do have your old list. Here you go. So, Oh wait, yeah, your list changed a lot of it before, yeah. That's very tough to be honest. It's all good, yeah. Okay, so this is just like off topic, right? But I remember, so originally they submitted, you can post it, that's okay. I did not upload it unfortunately, but I have it here. So originally, on the original list, you had Fire Emblem Awakening and Blue Archive on there, and Star Ocean. So, very interesting choice of games. Honestly, like I said, if I had to pick a gacha game, like, if I ever did put a gacha game in my own 9x9, it's gonna be a fight between these 5 to my right, and there's only gonna be one coming on top, and like, I don't know who the hell's gonna go on top, but yeah, very solid choice. Like, you know, I like all of these games, all these gacha games, I really love and enjoy and play to this day still, so for sure. But you decided to pick one out, but then I guess if you had to pick one, it looks like Blue Archive. Wait, is Fire Emblem Awakening a gacha game? Hold on, please. Fire Emblem Awakening. This is a gacha game? No, it's a 3DS game. Okay, it's 3DS. Okay, so Blue Archive is the only gacha game in your list, right? Okay. Alright, cool, okay. So yeah. Game Boy? Okay. Gotcha. Well, very solid list. Very solid 3DS. It's all good. FE Heroes is the gacha? Okay, gotcha. That was not pun intended, but yeah, I gotcha. No problem. Alright. Anyways, I like the list here. I like the list. Let me know your favorite Nekopara cat girl in the comment section below, guys, and why is it Chocola? Just saying. Alright. Alright, where are you? Alright. Thank you for your presentation. You are excused. Thank you for turning in your assignments. Alright. We don't have that many characters left, guys. We don't have that more victims. Wow, we only have 5 more left, guys. Wow. My favorite has to be Vesperia. Wait, hold on, let me go back to your list then. That was a Vesperia. I see it. Nekopara favorites, either maple or coconut. Solid. Solid. They're all cat girls, so we all like them anyways. Alright. Back to the Wheel of Fortune here. Alright, guys. Who we have left here? So we got Colorado or TSMI, different username on there. Lash, DJ, Gia, and Chankles. We still have some people in the chat here who haven't turned in their assignments. Let me see who's turning in their next assignment. Who's going to present next? Let me see. Let me see. Who is it? It's... Ah, you guys are going last. Ah, I see. Alright, we have a submission from your boy, DJ. No last name, just DJ. Okay. Let me go bring up my boy's list here. Vanilla's cute. They are pretty cute. They're the first ones, right? Because you play Nekopara Volume 1 or whatever, and they're the first 2, Chocolate and Vanilla, pretty much. Then you get the rest afterwards, and they're like, yeah. Please understand, my dog ate my arrow game. Oh, DJ! Hey, what's going on, big? Well, good morning, dude. I saw your list already. We had a lot of passing marks to your assignment. Thank you for your submission. DJ! Alright. We go get, DJ! Where is DJ? Alright, so I don't think they're in the chat, but I can always vouch for some of their history a little bit. So yeah, hey, what's going on, Blake Blaster? What's going on? I totally forgot about the stream, but glad I managed to make it. What's going on, Blaster? We did go over your list already. I must say, yours was the huge, most gacha mobile game aesthetic out of everyone, but thanks for the submission, man. Good to see you. Will you be getting Nekopara after Sephia? Dude, I saw they made a new Nekopara. Yeah, I was like, well, there's more Nekopara, bro. It's like, wow. Good on them, I guess. Always more Nekopara. Just been waiting. Yeah. Alright. So, DJ's not in the chat, but let's give it up to our DJ in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Alright. This looks kind of familiar because we played a lot of games together back in the days. So, once again, run it back. Left to right, top to bottom. We got Gears of War 2, Halo 3, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead Redemption 2. I think they're the only person that put Red Dead in their list. I gotta give them this applause here. I did not expect them to put Red Dead on their list. And then we got the Ocarina of Time and Super Mario 64 and Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. I think I have notes for them actually. Let me double check. I have notes for them actually. Alright, yeah, what else? And then we have OG RuneScape and the Maple Story. Yeah, this is DJ for Shovel out. Yeah, exactly right. Alright, let's see. I have a lot of notes for them. Let's see here. Alright, so let's see. So of course, these are actually the guys that introduced me to Gears of War 2. So definitely I see why they put them on the list here. And then of course Halo 3. We had the multiplayer aspect when we were younger. Grand Theft Auto 5, we definitely also played together, multiplayer for sure. Red Dead Redemption 2, I honestly never knew how if they played it or not. But like, they like GTA 5 and Rockstar games, and I think they were actually also the ones that showed me the Grand Theft Auto games. So most definitely, I can definitely see this on the list. The Ocarina of Time, I'm assuming, yeah, they had the N64. So this is the family member that I said had the N64, and that I would see them play the games a lot. So they had Mario 64, Ocarina of Time for sure, and that was like my knowledge of the 64. And then Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Okay, this one I was not expecting because I had no knowledge of their Pokemon history whatsoever. I think I might remember them playing Coliseum, but then like we would never. Did we ever play each other in the Game Boy back in the days? I don't remember. But yeah, I think they did have a Pokemon game for sure. I think this was that era. Hoenn was definitely like our era for sure, because they didn't remake Soul Silver and Gold in the Game Boy. They went straight to Hoenn pretty much. Then you got RuneScape and MapleStory, of course, classic online games you all probably played on the old ass computers, right? And even still to this day, you know, MapleStory and RuneScape still exist to this day, so you can still play them for sure, for sure. Played the hell of it back out of the day, and that was better. I don't know, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. Why they're on my top? I don't know, man. Would you stream a Pokemon game for fun? Which Pokemon game do I have? I think I could play. I have Let's Go Pikachu, and then I have what was it? I have Arceus actually. I never touched them, but I haven't gotten to a Pokemon game in forever. Honestly, I can't tell you which one's the last one I played, but you know, it's never on the table. I do have the games for sure, yeah, and it would be fun to be honest. Gonna do a Nuzlocke or something like that, right? Yeah, it could be. All right, let me see if I have any notes from him. Let me see here. Let's see. He says Red Dead is the one of the best games in my opinion. The characters are really good. Ocarina of Time always hold a special place in their heart. And he actually gave me a list. He gave me a number 1 to 9 ordering of his list. So let's see here. So he says his number 1 favorite is Ocarina of Time, followed by Red Dead. Number 3 is Mario 64. Then 4 is RuneScape, 5 is MapleStory, 6 is Gears of War 2, 7 is Halo 3, GTA 5 is 9, and then the last one is Pokemon Sapphire. Alright, so yeah, his favorite game of all time is Ocarina of Time, which I must say is a very solid game. If that's like your first, you know, time in the 3D gaming land experience, right? It's definitely also a solid game. Like it's a highly regarded game back in the days, of course. Clearly, it's Legend of Zelda, like staples pretty much. I still haven't played any Zelda games, but I want to. There's a lot of options out there, Gia. You got plenty. How dare you rank Pokemon last? I mean, that's what they told them, not me. I can do the thing, but you know, like Pokemon, that was like clearly that's the game that we went last on. So everything else afterwards is what as we get older for sure. But yeah, I think that's it from their notes here. Yeah, very solid. All right, thank you for the submission, DJ. I honestly surprised there's no mention of a Soul Calibur in here, but that's just a in-joke thing between me and the family. But yeah, no Soul Calibur, unfortunately. Thank you for the submission, DJ. DJ, very solid list. Actually, also speaking of which, I never played Red Dead 2. I never played any Red Dead Redemption games. Have any of you guys played Red Dead Redemption? I heard, you know, it's pretty much like my take on it was just like it's just Grand Theft Auto, but in the West, pretty much. Cowboy eras. No Tekken either. Well, you know, well, hold that thought, actually, Steffi. Hold that thought. We'll see. All right. Thank you, DJ, for the submission. All right. Let's go over. This list is getting shorter, guys. We're running out of time. And we're running out of victims. All right. I'm just kidding. All right. And then we were left with 4. Lash, Gia, Colorado, which is TMNI in the chat, I believe. They have different username. And Chankles. All of you guys are here in the chat, so who's gonna be my latest victim? I see. We'll find out who's going to present next. It's going to be oh. Well, guys. Well. looks like we have TSMI in the chat coming in. All right. Then when they submitted, they said the name is Colorado, but it's all good. Either or works. All right. Let me go grab their list. All right. Let's see here. Alphabetical order. All right. Here we go. Aha. Yes. All right. And I believe I have notes for them. Let me see here. I believe I have notes. Let me bring up the notes also real quick. Let's see here. Okay, wait, there's no notes actually. But they're in the chat, so if they want to speak for themselves, then they definitely can. In 3, 2, 1, bam. Here we go. Once again, rerun it. Left to right, top to bottom. We have Valkyrie Profile, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Generation X, Dual Academy on the Game Boy, Legend of Legalia, Team Fight Tactics, Mario Sunshine. I believe that's Dynasty Warriors, right? Dynasty Warriors 6, Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask, and Mega Man Battle Network. Hey, yo, man. I think you're the first one actually to have a Mega Man game on here, actually. I like it. Like, okay, my Mega Man experience, I like Battle Network a lot as a franchise back in the day, because that's when I bought the toys and shit, right? But then I only played the Star Force games, unfortunately. But like, I like the OG, I like that design Mega Man a lot, yeah. Holy, Marvel's Capcom 2 and Legalia, that's a great thing. Yeah, you're also the first person to have a Yu-Gi-Oh game on here, actually. Wait, what's the phrase? Marvel vs. Capcom? Yeah, we got some originals here. You are the only one to have these games though. I like it. Let's see here. All right. Out of all these games, I can imagine what Yu-Gi-Oh is, but I've never played Valkyrie Profile. I've never played Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Legends of Legalia, so that's a PlayStation game. I've never played that one. Teamfight Tactics, it's just League, pretty much. I'm just kidding. It's League characters, but yeah, I've seen that game. Mario Sunshine, we've talked about plenty in this game, but it's still a really solid Mario game. Dynasty Warriors 6, and then I never played that one. I played the Majora's Mask, actually, but then I never completed it, actually. So, I remember Majora's Mask because I borrowed the N64, but then I never finished it because I was a young lad gamer back in the day. Then Battle Network Game Advance, I like it. Very nice. Storyline OP, yes. Do you have anything to say about your games here, TSMI? Is there a number 1 in this list here? Yeah. Storyline OP for Legend of Legalia. I see. Battle Network 4 was so ass. Dude, I've never played these Mega Man games at all. Let me see Valkyrie Profile. Let's go explore these games that I've never seen before. Valkyrie Profile. Left on the PlayStation. Wow. Okay, this is definitely PS1 era. This came out in 1999. Damn, no wonder I've never seen it. This is a game from this year I've never probably heard of in my life. Look at the trailer, lol. Is it here? You can probably take a look at it. Oh, this is a classic turn-based thing. Can I show it? Maybe not if there's copyright stuff on it, but I'll take a look at it after the stream for sure. But yeah, I believe there's a PSP version also. Is there? Let me see. Does this game get remade anywhere? Or like re-released anywhere else? Is it only stuck on the PlayStation 1? Let's see here. I don't see anywhere else. Did they not remake this game? Damn, is this stuck on the PS1? But this looks very thin. So back in this game, or back in this day, I probably I wasn't a huge anime guy back in this era, but I don't know if I would actually check out these games. But it still baffles me that there were a bunch of anime games in this time, and I never was into it because I wasn't a huge anime guy until then. Later on down the line, iPhone now? It's on the iPhone? That's pretty sick. And they can play this game on the iPhone. All right, nice. And then what else do we have? Marvel vs. Capcom 2. This is PlayStation, I'm assuming, or just all general purposes, because I believe this fighting game is always out here. Marvel vs. Capcom DOS. This one came out in 2000s. PlayStation 2, PS3, and Xbox 360. Okay, so this was in my time, pretty much. Okay, I've never really did play any of these games. Like I said, fighting games between me and the family was either Naruto, DBZ, or Tekken. Actually, no Street Fighter. Maybe Tekken the Smash. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Mario Party, if you count that. Yeah, but I never really played any of these Marvel Capcom games. But you know what? There are two big ass IPs that I would probably know a lot of. Like, I know some Marvel stuff. I know some Capcom people. So, it must be very solid, honestly. Valkyrie Profile Lennon was the name, I believe. Which one was that one? Oh, that one? Oh. It's very nice. Anyone play Tag Force and Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a nice game. I did play the Tag... Oh my gosh, wait, I did have Tag Force. I had Tag Force 5 on the PSP. That was my other game I played besides Persona 3 Portable because it had the Synchro era. That was my shit. I like that crap. Except tag duels were kind of a thing because if your partner is like on and off sometimes, depending. But you know what? That's the freest way to play some Yu-Gi-Oh! Am I right? What else here? I want to see this Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Dual Cat because this is on the Game Boy. Dude, because like all the Tag Force games were on the PlayStation Portable, but then this is on the Game Boy. So like, I wonder if this is like actual legit Yu-Gi-Oh! But in the Game Boy. Good times, yeah. Tag Force was so fun, but the AI was ass. Dude, they were. Because they would use all your shit, and then unless your deck synergizes with them, then like the playstyles just didn't match. Like whenever I played Tag Force 5, like I would play with Yusei, and then we just pretty much run a Synchro as deck, because you gotta synergize together with your partner when they use your crap. Alright, let me see here. Oh yeah, this is just straight up Yu-Gi-Oh! So you had the entire Yu-Gi-Oh! Game in here, the GX era. Generation X! Yeah, game on. Love this. What's going on, Nara? Welcome to the stream. Oh, we talked about yours, man. Yeah, welcome. Apparently Skyrim's your favorite according to one of my viewers, but it's probably true, honestly, just considering how much time you spent on it. Elemental Hero Berserk was the monster I liked a lot. Dude, no, the E-Heroes were so sick. Like, okay, in my Yu-Gi-Oh! Experience, right? After the OG, you know, Dark Edition and Blue Eyes and the God cards, I thought the hero decks were kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. It's like, yo, like hero cards, and they could fuse together to become a stronger hero. I was like, wow, this is my shit. This is like peak teenage shonen boy shit, yeah. To answer your earlier question regarding Sariel, when that game came out, my phone couldn't handle it with Genshin, so I couldn't play. Plus, for some reason, all my friends recommended it to me. Really? Oh, I see. Okay, good to know. Good to know. Thanks for the comment. All right. But yeah, where are we at, dude? Yeah, GX was the shit. GX is like the slice of life school anime, but with card games. This is like peak my era, right? Heroes were dope. Master Duel Domotaku tournament went. Oh no, man! If you guys really wanted to, we could maybe schedule that. Cause I know a lot of people in here who play Master Duel. You guys don't want to see me in my peak, guys. You don't want to see me in my training arc when I'm back in the game. You know I play Vanguard all the time, but if you like go back to my training arc of Yu-Gi-Oh, you guys won't defeat me. I'm the master, faster, the whatever the rule of games. I forget. Of course, Dark Magician Girl is the waifu dude. that was when like they peaked with the waifu designs after Dark Magician Girl came out for sure. Silent Magician level 7 was a waifu too. Wait, isn't Silent Magician level 7 a dude? Isn't Silent Magician a dude? I forget. I play Master Duel. Hey, there you go. We have a hard gamers here. You know, maybe one of these days we might set up a tournament. We'll see. I don't know how that'll work because I haven't updated the game forever. But yeah, Master Duel 2 would be nice. I would if I could, but playing for gacha games on mobile isn't an option for me. I feel it. I haven't tried it yet. I have too many decks that I'm playing with. Oh no, you guys trying to cook. You guys trying to cook with your cards. But yeah, and once I do my research, it's dumb over for you guys. I'm gonna be unstoppable. I have the Millennium Puzzle and the Heart of the Cards on my side. It's dumb over for you all. It's Silent Swordsman. Oh, Silent Swordsman. Okay, so Silent Magician's the girl, right? Yeah. Or Swordsman's the dude. Okay, I was thinking Silent Magician. Never mind. I knew that, guys. I was just testing you, and you guys passed. Good job, guys. You guys are all COD gamers. I like it. And then what else we have here? Legend of Legalia. Dude, this looks so PS1. Legend of Legalia. Harpulators were good too. Oh my gosh, the Harpulators were so thick. Okay, to be fair, back in you're a young ass lad. The Harpulators were the waifu cards before Dark Magician Go came out for sure. Silent Magician's still waifu, actually. Probably is. Legend of Legalia. Let's see here. So this thing came out in 1998. Legend of Legalia is a role-playing game developed by Procon and published by Sony. Wow, this is more peak JRPG game back in the day. But wow, I'm surprised. Like, I've never seen so many of these games before. Turn-based RPG. This kind of looks kind of like the... Wait, when did Final Fantasy VII come out? When did the OG Final Fantasy VII come out? This has that same style, I'm not gonna lie. FF7. Do you watch the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series? I do not know. The last Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime I, like, fully watched and completed was 5Ds. After that, I just kind of, like... I got into Vanguard pretty much after that era, but yeah, I haven't really been keeping up too much with much Yu-Gi-Oh! Afterwards. There's always a lot of changes, though, in Yu-Gi-Oh! This came out in 1997. Okay, so this is almost close, yeah. Wow. Even though she got that Silent Swordsman and had a kid. These cards, bro. These cards are always good. They unpack Yu-Gi-Oh! Card packs from release day of the card. From release date of the card pack from start to Yu-Gi-Oh! Current pack. Oh. Interesting. Dude, those packs are hard to come by. Those are relative time. I remember back in the day trying to find all those cards myself. Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, maybe one of these days we can do a Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament. It's not off the table. And then what else here? Team fight. Okay, I've never actually seen what team fight tactics gameplay looks like. I want to kind of look it up. Team fight tactics. So this is a card game, right? Or no? I actually have no understanding of this game. I just know that it has League in it. Oh, it's okay. This is definitely not what I was expecting. Team Fight Tactics is an auto battler game developed by Riot Games, a spin-off of League of Legends, and is based on Dota Auto Chess, where players compete online against 7 other opponents by building a team. I see. I never mentioned it, but Hatsune Miku Project Diva 2 was my first ever rhythm game I played, and how I kept playing that genre. Yes, I saw. I also had what do you call it, Project Diva in my honorable mentions list. But yeah, I saw on your list. Very nice, Blaster. Master Duel Stream Tourney. I'm gonna have to brush some of my card games, but you know, once I'm like caught up in all the card knowledge, it's dumb over for y'all guys. I'm gonna wipe the floor with your life points. I'm gonna send you all to the Shadow Realm. You don't want to see it. I ain't gonna last one match because I would be new. That would be the thing. Once you like, I've seen like a lot of videos of people getting into the game now, and there's like a lot more to the game than back then. So there's a lot to memorize and learn. But yeah, what else? Dynasty Warriors 6. Okay, I've never played a Dynasty Warriors game actually. Dynasty Warriors 6. All right, this one came out in 2007 on PS3 and Xbox 360. Wow. Okay, this is my time. So yeah, I just did not play any Dynasty Warrior games at all back in these eras, back in the days. Whoa. This looks pretty sick though, not gonna lie. Love Dynasty Warriors, they're nice. Never played a Dynasty, but the ladies in that game were nice. That is probably true. I can't tell you anything about the Dynasty Warriors games, but they probably have some nice waifus, right? Am I right? Just don't be a Flo the Freeze player. That must be a Yu-Gi-Oh card because I have no clue what you're talking about. Let's see, Majora's Mask. Yep, we've seen a lot of Ocarina of Time games on everyone 3x3s, but this is the first. I think it's the first time I've seen Majora's Mask, right? Actually, is it? Let me double check. I've seen a lot of Ocarina of Times. No Wind Wakers. Honestly, Wind Waker's my favorite game out of the list. But yeah, I think it's the first time we've seen Majora. Okay, I must give credit to Majora. Oh, actually, no, I think we did see Majora somewhere. Wait, hold on. I swear we saw Majora. Did we? No. Majora's Mask. No, actually, yeah, I don't think we see any Majora's Mask anywhere. Okay, yeah. So yeah, Majora's Mask, I must say, is a very unique one because of the time management stuff, right? No Twilight Princess, no Skyward Sword. That's true. Actually, you know what? Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were one of my favorites, but I don't know. I had to think about which one was my favorite. I really like both the ones. But yeah, Majora's Mask is very nice due to the fact of the time mechanic, because you basically, the premise is you have a limited amount of time to complete your objectives, and then if you don't have enough time, you get to like reset time and go back in time and shit. And I thought that was pretty sick, honestly. And then the masks were pretty cool, except they're kind of scary when you have to like rip them off your face and shit. But yeah. Then Mega Man Battle Network. Okay. Like I said already before, but I never played any Mega Man games besides Mega Man Star Force, so I have no clue what this gameplay looks like. Mega Man Battle Network. What does this gameplay look like? Oh, it's still kind of similar to Star Force, actually. Oh, okay, so it's still like a adventure kind of game. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I really like this era of Mega Man. I like this iteration. Star Force was like, you know, my next in line. But like, I like this iteration of Mega Man, honestly. And I stole Lubu's horse. Oh my gosh, bro. 4, give me money. I remember I had those chips for that game. 3 was the best, I believe. Wait, how many Battle Networks are there? How many Mega Man Battle? Oh my god, it's Battle Network 5? Wait, how many Battle Networks are there? Because I think this was the last one before Star Force, right? If I remember correctly. If anyone can correct me on this one, I believe this is the last one before Star Force. No Mega Man X? I don't know. You can ask them. They're in the chat right here. You want to defend your Mega Man takes, man? I'm just kidding. Although it's very solid. And it's on the Game Boy too. So that's pretty solid. Oh my god, wait, they have the Mega Man collection on Switch. Oh my gosh, wait, that's pretty sick actually. X4 Zero C is too iconic. I love Mega Man X. Damn. Yeah, I really like this iteration of Mega Man. Up to Mega Man Battle Network 7, I believe, is the last one before Star Force. Damn, okay, yeah. Man, I really like this Mega Man. Alright. Well, anyways, that is it for your list. Thank you, TSNMai. If you want to have any final thoughts or comments, or you want to let me know your #1 favorite out of this list is, then feel free to leave a closing comments in the comment section. But thank you for your submission. I like everything. There's a few games here I never played, but you know what? That just goes to show how many good games there are out there. Thank you for the submission. All right, let me take you off the list. You're excused from class. Your assignment has been turned in. Thank you very much. All right. Well, guys. Well. And then there were only 3. And they're all here in chats. Chankles, Flash, Gia. Well. Okay, guys. I wonder who's gonna... We're gonna save the best gamer for last. We're gonna give the last gamer the award for best gamer for last, alright? So who's gonna be next victim? Presenter. Let's see here. We have... Ow! Alright, I see it. Gia, it's your turn to turn in your assignments. Please stand to the front of the classroom and present your piece. There you go. Add a 3x3 list of favorite waifus. We could do that next time. There's always options for that. One of my boys actually suggested a visual novel, not 3x3s, but I'm just like, have I played more than 9 visual novels in my lifetime? I don't know. But let me know if you have, actually. Alright. Gia, let's see your assignments. Where is it? Let's see. Where is... Aha, here we go. Oh! Alright, I like this list already. There are already more exclusive games on here that no one has put on. So, I'd like to present here. 3, 2, 1. Gia! Alright, running it back. Left to right, top to bottom. I sent you notes on Discord? Oh, yes. Let me see. Alright, no problem. Alright, thank you. Alright, let's run it back. Left to right, top to bottom, we have the OG Final Fantasy VII. If I remember correctly, you saying this is the original Final Fantasy VII, yes. Kingdom Hearts 2, Omori, Kirby Superstar, Catherine, the OG Catherine, not the full body, quote unquote, very nice. Final Fantasy X makes a comeback. Persona 3 Reload. We got Persona 3 Portable representation, and we got the Reload representation. The first ever Honkai Star Rail on the list. There you go. And Persona 5 Classic, very nice. Ah, yes. What can I say? So, out of this list, I can definitely say, let's see. I've never played the OG Final Fantasy VII. I never played Omori. and this Kirby Superstar. It seems like a bundle of games. Let me look that up actually. And then Final Fantasy comes back as a return. And yeah, pretty much everything else I played, pretty much, yeah. Kirby, oh my god, I remember playing it on DS. Dude, I've never actually played a Kirby game. The most ever Kirby game I played was Smash, because I'd use Kirby. Just kidding. Oh, more is a nice game. I agree with Kingdom Hearts 2, FF, and P3 and P5. Nice choices. Damn. I played that game like 6 times because I had nothing better to do. Final Fantasy X. Yo, man, I'm gonna have to get on these Final Fantasy games, man. Favorite form in Kingdom Hearts 2? That's a good question, actually. There's a lot of good forms. Although, I like the... Crap, which one is it? I kind of like the Valorant form a lot, just because of the dual blading, because I thought dual blading was so sick, but then everyone else just like like flying and floating and shit. I was like, nah, bro, just freaking like 2 keyblades, better than 1. That was the OG. I love that Kirby one so bad. Lol. Nice. Okay, well, let's go take a look at the notes that you sent me just now. Thank you for writing down some comments. Let's see here. So going back to the original notes you had here. Final Fantasy 7-10, I did play the HD, but I like the OG soundtrack more. Solid comment. With Catherine, I prefer the OG over the full body. Now, I feel like there are some aspects to the full body remake for Catherine where they made the gameplay a little bit more challenging, but they added, you know, the extra routes and everything, which is more extra content, but the OG Catherine is still pretty solid. I did play the OG Catherine, and I also do have the remake as well. It's a very solid game, and honestly, one of the most favorite games because it's just a simple ass game where you move blocks and shit, but you rack your brain because of the puzzles, and then you have multiple endings in the game, so you have replayability. Very solid game. Oh yeah, actually, yeah, you're the first one to have Catherine on here. Only. Applause. I like it. It's the exclusives here, right? The anti-form was fun, but I liked everything Wisdom. Ah, I see. Valor was fun. What's the name of the form that requires no teammate? I don't know, actually. Play it when you're older. You may side with a different Catherine or Catherine, lol. Or the Rin, actually. You played full body, but and I'm not going to spoil anything for that one, yeah. Okay, let's see. What else do we have here? P3 is the remake. Okay. Let's see what other notes you've submitted today. Kingdom Hearts 2 was peak. Unfortunately, waited so long for Kingdom Hearts 3 that just did not hit the same anymore for me. You know what? I think there's a lot of consensus of that because it took like how long did it take? So Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2005. I was peak PS2 gamer by then, and then Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019. That took 14 years, and they had like Birth by Sleep, 2.6, 2.5 remake, 2. Whatever, 2.8, everything in between 3. So yeah, I totally get it, pretty much. Yeah, it's totally understandable. Not gonna lie. What else did you say? My favorite games are in the middle row. Oh, so okay, hold up. Let's see here. So the middle row is your favorite top 3: Kirby Superstar, Catherine, and Final Fantasy X. I could have birthed a child. You could have, honestly. 50 years is a long time for a game to come out, yeah. So, is Catherine the #1 game because it's dead in the center with, showing off her assets and everything? Let's see here. Kirby Superstar was my favorite game on the SNES, and I still play it on an emulator. It's so fun as a kid. Very solid. Catherine is still my favorite game ever. I don't know why, but Full Body has Rin, who I do love, but the OG stands out as a better story, and I'll play it until I die. I love it. Love to hear it. I see. Damn. So, okay, guys. Real question though. If you guys have played Catherine, which Catherine do you prefer? Out of curiosity. And if you played Full Body, you can add the new Rin too. But which Catherine are we talking about here? Who is the Catherine to you guys? That's why I put it in the middle. I gotta applaud it. I gotta applaud that. That's pretty unique right there. Interesting. I like it. I love it. Alright, what else do we have here? Omori I really enjoyed because it reminded me of those OG RPG games like Pokemon. The story was cool, and the music was awesome. I also enjoyed the music from all of those games. Persona 3 and 5, Final Fantasy, and Sariel already had many comments, so don't need to add more to that. Fair enough. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Neither as I never played it. You guys never played Catherine? Dude, it's such a solid game. Like, it's like very solid, like in like the daytime kind of things, and then like it's along the similar side of the Persona things where you have like the daytime thing, the nighttime nightmare shit. It's like the duality. It's pretty fast in terms of storytelling. It's not too long of a game either. You can honestly probably binge it in like a day or two, depending on the puzzles. And the puzzle gameplay is really nice. And if you get the new full body remake, you can also play as Joker from Persona 5. I'm just kidding. The blonde is my favorite. Nice, nice. Younger me loved Catherine, and older me understands why Catherine is good because I am me, I like Catherine. Yes, we all like Catherine here. And then Catherine was really cool, but then I really like that Catherine. Yeah, Catherine was just Catherine. I played Catherine before I played Persona. My cousin told me to play Personas because I played Catherine. Actually, yes, I did play. Wait, no, actually, no. Scratch that. I was about to say I played Catherine before Persona. That's incorrect. I played Persona 4 before Catherine, but then I played Catherine and I was like, oh, it's by same studio. Okay, I'd probably like that. Yeah, very nice, very nice. But it's a solid game, honestly. And oh wait, you know what? Here, just for you, Sephi, I got you. Well, all right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back here. And speaking of Catherine, there you go. There you go. There's your favorite mascot, the sheep, right here. There you go. Perfect. Oh yes. All in the undies too. Perfect. There you go. There's your little sheep. This is us. This is us and Catherine. This is the player right here. The sheep. We're all sheeps, guys. We're all sheeps with twisted desires. What's he grabbing? Hey, there you go. There you go. Catherine. This came exclusively with the Catherine full body bundle, so very nice. This represents the all-time thing of us. It's us. We're all sheeps in the system. I'm just kidding. That's a little dark there, but yeah, we're all sheeps. Anyways, what else do we have here? Kirby. Okay, yes, Kirby Superstar. Let me see this game because like I said, my expertise with Kirby games is the most Kirby game I've ever played is Smash Bros. That's it. So Kirby Superstar. Let me see here. Kirby Superstar came out in. Okay, so it is like it's a bundle of games, pretty much, right? I think. Yeah. 1996 anthology action game. Okay, if I remember correctly, aren't all Kirby games, they're kind of like Mario games, there's like a 2D scroller kind of thing, just gets the beginning to the end, right? I only played Persona once, I forgot which one I played though. Is it 3 or 5? Because if it's not one of those two, it's probably 4, just saying. The SS version is good. Oh, the DS version? Is this DS? Oh, wait, that's on Super Nintendo. Wait, I just saw the image. Oh, so it got remade back in like later on down the line. Oh, that's good. Because I think there's like a new Kirby game out, right? I think there's a new Kirby game. Can't get any of the games solo. It has to be as a bundle. Damn. But I mean, that means you have the OG games that are much more valuable, right? Yeah. Oh, here, I found it. Superstar Kirby. 8 games in 1. Wow. That's bang for your buck. Very nice. Yes, the one I play is the SNES. I don't know if it is identical to the DS. Oh, I see. Yeah, Air Riders will cost $70 though. No. No, not the $70 games, no. Back in these eras, guys, games didn't cost that much. Unless you played gacha games. I'm just kidding. What else here? Star Rail? Wait, do I not have you on Star Rail? Hold up. I was like, oh yeah, you play Star Rail, but then wait, do I not have you? I have everyone here, right? Hold up. I'm gonna load that on the side just to verify. Okay, guys. This one is the more loaded question, okay? Persona 5 or Persona 3. No, we'll start with... Okay, we'll go Persona 3 and then 5. Okay, we'll go on order, guys. All right. Who did you guys romance in Persona 3? And then afterwards 5, right? Who did you guys romance in the games? This is the most top debate thing we have to say in Persona games ever. Period. You can't add me on Star Rail because I'm on the Asia server. Oh, that's why. Okay, I was like wondering. It's like, wait, yeah, you do play Star Rail. I was like, how come I don't see you on my friends list? Okay, unfortunate, but okay, no problem. I got it. 3, huh? Okay, let me think about 3 again. So 3 had Yukari, and then you had Fuka, and then Mitsuru, and then who else? I'm trying to remember who else from 3. Unless you played Portable, you can't you can't romance any of the guys. So I did play Portable, so I actually had the option. This is like a Persona Portable thing, but I played the first playthrough as a guy first, right? And I tried to do a second playthrough as like the female, so I can see the differences. And because there's also one big difference you could do as the female protagonist in that game, and I just never got to it because like trying to play a game for like hundreds of hours another second time is like I kind of got burnt out after doing it the first time. I guess then Fubuki. I do love Fubuki very much. 5 is Makoto first, then the teacher. Solid choices. I think when I played 3, it was clear for me. It was like either Mitsuru or Yukari, but I think I went with Mitsuru first. Yeah. I'm trying to remember back in the Persona 3 Portable days. I think it was Mitsuru though. Yeah. Did anyone romance them all? I mean, you could do that in the older games. In the 5th one, you might get freaking heart attack. But yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's why I said yes and yes, lol. Okay, you just did everyone. This guy here. We should P5 Makoto system was option. Dude, for real, that's the one thing they left out, man. Oh my gosh, that was like the one thing about P5, bro, because they show her in the beginning. And I'm just like, bro, that's the best one. Well, Persona 4? Oh. Let me see about Persona 4. Okay. So then there's Chie, there's Yukiko, there's Rise, and then there's, who else? I'm trying to remember, because there's a mix in this one. That wasn't, no, Lovers was Rise, right? Okay, no, so it's not her. There's the other social links in the school for Persona 4 that I'm trying to remember. But like, they're just like the club members. I don't remember them too much if I'm being real. Oh, there's Naoto too, right? How can I forget Naoto? And then, well, I mean, if you count Persona 4 Golden, you have Mari, who is like not too bad, not gonna lie. But okay, that's Persona 3, because I remember I did retire my first attempt for Orpheus Telos, and I did get him. Oh, nice. Try to fusion, dude. The Persona fusions are so crazy. Trying to think. Naoto for me, nice. I think when I played 4 back in the days, I think I was like, you know what, dude? Like, you have a pop idol right here. Just give me Rise, pretty much. And I was like, yeah. Mari for second was, dude. If I played Golden, which I did not get Golden because I don't have a Vita, but it's on Steam now. If I did Vita, I would definitely do Mari just to see the exclusive stuff. Because there's like a Persona 4 Golden anime, which I did talk about back in the day. Like, I did anime YouTube reviews on those episodes, but then they're a 2 thing, right? Yeah. Any Blaze Blue fans here? Hey, there you go, bro. Right there. I know for sure one of them. Man, Blaze Blue is another classic game for sure. Library for P4 Golden 2? Exactly. Thanks to you, man. I'll keep note of that. Alright. Well, anyways, that is it for Gia. Thank you for the submission. I really appreciate. I love that Catherine's your favorite, bro. I just like dead center, straight favorite. Catherine, guys. Catherine, solid game. You guys not played it? It's pretty solid. And I swear, is it not on Steam or is it stuck on Persona? It's not words. It's not stuck on PlayStation. Catherine. Can you play Catherine on Steam? Yes, you can play Catherine on Steam. There you go. See, guys, it's on Steam now, available for purchase. Not just the PlayStation. Ho ho. Guilty Gear. Yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you for turning in your assignment, Gia. I really like a lot of aspects of this thing. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I want to look up Omori because I actually never played Omori, and I've never seen much gameplay about Omori. Let me see here. Let me see. When did this game come out? I remember this game came out not too long ago, right? Game came out 2020. Yeah, there you go. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, this. Oh, damn. This is very interesting new game. This one's on PC, right? Yeah, PC. Oh, it's on Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox. Damn, it's on all the consoles. Very nice, yeah. Nice. All right. Very good. Very good. Like the assignment. Thank you, Gia. Applause. Very nice. All right. You're excused from the assignment wheel. Well. And then there were two. And then there were just two gamers. Well, let's see who's going to be the last. The last gamer. The best for last. All right. It's 50-50, guys. Place your bets here. My boy Triangles, I see him in the chat. I think Lash was also here, but we'll see. All right. 50-50, guys. Heads or tails. Roll the dice. Spin the wheel. It's going to be next victim in line. It's a boy. Well. Have you turned in your assignment, sir? And I know for sure you have notes. So let me also bring up those notes real quick. Let's see here. All right. Oh yeah, I see. Look at this. These notes here. All right. Let me go bring up your 3x3, sir. Here you go. Hey, Lash, there you are. Best gamer for last. There you go, man. Lash, best for last. There you go, bro. All right, where is? All right, my boy. Ready to defend yourself in 3, 2, 1. Bam. Whoa, look at all this. All right, let's run this back. Left to right, top to bottom. There's Tekken! There's Tekken mentioned! Vanguard Bandits, Tekken 3, Mei Pursuitori, Fate Stay Night. This is the first person to put the Fate Stay Night visual novel on here. Flaws, Melty Blood, Trails in the Sky, Sekiro, Lies of P, and Grand Blue versus Fantasy. Very nice. I see some unique stuff here. Yeah, I think you're also the only person to put Sekiro. What else? Tekken? You got Tekken, bro. That's all you, bro. There you go. There you go. All right. Grand Blue versus is supposed to be regular Grand Blue because the browser game's not there. Oh, actually very shocked that people had Maple Story. Good stuff. It's a very classic game, bro. Maple Story. Classic, dude. All right. Fate Stay Night as in the fighting game? No, probably the thing. All right, let me just pull up this notes here. But no, it's not just notes. It's an entire freaking essay. I'm just kidding. All right, let's see here. Oh, wait, this is not the wrong thing. Nah, Fate Stay Night was my visual novel pick for this one. Oh, good. All right, let's see here. Let me go read you the notes here. Vanguard Bandits is an SRPG that stuck with me since we were little for the PS1. And I still have the disc with me somewhere. It doesn't sound like you have the disc anywhere somewhere, bro. Are you sure you know where the disc is, bro? Tekken 3 applies for the whole franchise, but 3 is what I grew up with. Maple Story because of me and Brotaku growing up with it. Exactly. Solid. I probably begged you for Mesos back in the day. Fate Stay Night. You already know the deal, guys. Especially ignoring my geometry class back in high school just to get back to reading when I came home. This guy is trying to like, I want to go back and read more Fate Stay Night, I think, huh? Getting called out? Listen, bro, I don't know. You're thinking of unlimited codes for the thing? Oh, I see here. Yeah, we couldn't wait to go back and read some more Fate Stay Night. I applaud that. Melty Blood being the favorite anime fighting game of all time. Whoa. So you're saying that one in the middle right there, that's your #1 favorite out of this 9? I see. And then what else? Trails, all my all-time favorite JRPG series, especially with how special the first game was. Very nice. Sekiro is my favorite from Software, Souls-like games. After thinking hard about it, even over Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring. Solid. 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 I see. Lies of P was my game of the year for 2023 when I got to play it, and definitely right next to Sekiro for the genre, especially when it's not even from FromSoft. Okay, I see. You know what? I've never seen Lies of P. Let me pull up Lies of P, actually. I've never seen... Well, I think I heard the title, but I've never seen gameplay of this. Lies of PP? Lies of PP? Let's see here. Oh yeah, this definitely has the vibe. I see this. When did this game come out? It's a 2023. Oh, not too bad. Not too long ago. right. Then what else? I couldn't find the Gacha Grand Blue Fantasy in the images, so I'm using the first version of the fighting game as a stand-in. Favorite Gacha IP and the friends and guildmates I've made all throughout here. I see it. It's the friends and the adventure, the anime friends and friendship. I see it. I see. I like it. I like it. Very nice. Very nice. Let's see here. You know what? Let me say Vanguard Bandits, because supposedly you have this disc still, but let me just double check that. What is this game? Vanguard Bandits. Let's see here. Oh. This thing came out in 1998 on PlayStation 1. Damn, this looks like Vanguard Bandits, also known in Japan as Epica Stella, is a tactical role-playing game for the PlayStation. This game is built by Human Entertainment and originally released in 1998 and published in North America by Work Designs. Strategy RPG, tactical combat, and medieval fantasy world where knights and soldiers pilot mechas. Oh my gosh, wait, this is such peak like anime plotline. This is just Knights and Magic. This is Knights and Magic. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. This definitely, I can see the vibe of this game though for sure. And then the mechas look sick, not gonna lie. Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Tekken 3. You don't understand, Vanguard Bandits has the worst Ian voice cutscene I've ever seen. What? This game has English dub? Oh man, that'd be interesting. If you want to clip that and put it in the Discord, that'd be fantastic. Gamebreak is nice, MC's good personality. Oh, Tekken 3. What's the latest Tekken we're at, guys? There's so many Tekkens now at this rate. Which one are we at? I lost track. Tekken 8? Is it 8? Are we on 8 now? Tekken 8 came out last year. I think this is the latest game. Damn. How long has it been? For sure. Isn't the final battle for one of the roots on the last attack before you win? Damn. Then we got Maple Story. Of course, we all had our Maple Story days. Fate Stay Night visual novel. I think everyone here knows about the Stay Night visual novel and you know, the defenses and the things and the everything's in there. Yes, the unlimited of work blades and the fields of heavens. Yes, for sure. Yes. Melty Blood solid for sure, right? What else? Trails in the Sky. This is the first game in the Trails series, if I recall correctly. Trails in the Sky. This game came out in 2004. Oh yeah, PlayStation 3 era. Damn. You know what? I actually did see a lot of Trails games in GameStops when I would like go look for anime games and stuff, but I never got to just getting them because like, oh my gosh, you know, I could frick, okay, this is such a stupid story, but I can tell you exactly why I skipped out on them. Because so if you go to GameStop, guys, you go to GameStop as a gamer, right? You either have new or pre-owned games, right? But when you buy a new game, wait, can I even show like an example? No, I don't have a thing in example. Basically, you have a game and you have the cover art, right? You have everything there, right? Because it's new. But if you look for a pre-owned game and they take the cover of the game, right? Then they have this like makeshift default looking like thing with the name of the game typed on a paper, right? And that's how I saw the Trails games. So like I would like, you know, purposely ignore games like that because like I want to have the physical game and like the original game cover box art that it had, right? But then people would take them or something and then they had to make these like makeshift ones without the original, you know, things, and I would just never get them, honestly, because I think I did that for a certain game. I forget which one. I think it might have been the original Catherine, actually. I think for the original Catherine, like they don't have like the box art with like the title and everything and the art in the back. They just had like default piece of paper, name typed up on it on this Catherine, and then like, you know, it just says parentheses PS3 because you play on the PS3. I think I got that copy, but then I was just like, because it's pre-owned too also, and I'm just like, this looks so ugly, dude. Why did they take the freaking box art cover? And my PS2 case for Tekken Tag doesn't have a sleeve under the plastic. Really? Oh my gosh. Dude, I mean, I get it. Like, I don't know. Okay, also, I get it, but I don't get it because the freaking box art cover is nice. But like, why would you take it if you're returning a game? Why are you leaving me hanging, man? I don't get it. All those pre-owned games, when they don't have the original game covers on, they just look so ugly. But anyways, what else? Let's see, Sekiro. Man, Sekiro, that game came out just recently, not too long ago, right? Like, it's been how long now? 2019? Okay, yeah. I remember the good old days back in the Hololive clips when everyone's playing Sekiro. Good times, good times. I never personally played it myself, but you never know. Yeah. It got me curious about how much Xenosaga 1, 2, and 3 cost in today's market on eBay, and I just found out as a premium set, a figure in that I needed in my life. Damn, bro. Don't look on eBay, bro. You're gonna get tempted to buy more shit. Don't avert your eyes. You can't spend your money if you don't look. If you look away. Then what else? Yeah, Liza P. And then Grand Blue Versus or Grand Blue, the gacha game, right? Let me see what it's called. It's called Grand Blue Fantasy something, right? Grand Blue Fantasy. Is it Relink, right? No, not Relink. What's the gacha game called? It's called is it Rising? Just Grand Blue Fantasy? Oh, it's just called Grand Blue Fantasy? Okay. Never mind. How old is this game? Versus and Versus Rising, the fighting game? Yeah, okay. I actually remember this one too, yeah. This game came out in 2014. This game is 11 years old. Wait, no, that's probably the JP server. When did the US server come in? Unless you're playing the JP server. Let's see. Grand Blue Fantasy. Release date. Damn, crazy that I played all of them as well. Damn. It's one game. Ian's just a language thing. They localized it for later. Oh, never mind. Okay. Nice, nice. Very nice. All right. Well, I think that's everything on the list. But my boy Chankles, if you have anything to say in your closing comments to your 9x9 or 9x9, 3x3, let me know your favorite in the 9, or you have any other final comments. Feel free to say them in the chat. But thank you for the submission. Very nice, very nice. The only one here with the Fate Stay Night visual novel here, and Tekken finally mentioned. I remember you're like, oh, surprised you haven't seen Tekken yet. I was like, I know someone that's Tekken in this list. I know someone. If the other thing ended up getting shown, I want to point out left column middle row might be NSFW. Oh. No, we're not doing the visual novel thing just yet. We're not just yet. Unless you want me to show it off, because I haven't uploaded it yet. Can I? Wait, can I? Left column, middle row. Oh. I see. Up to you, but I know that particular might be an issue. Yeah. Well, we'll leave it for last. But guys, if you want to see Chankle's top 9 favorite visual novels, he already made a list for me in case that we do visual novels. But if you want to get a sneak peek at it now, then spam him in the comments. Tell him, like, we want to see the visual novel 3x3 by Chankles. Okay, anyways. Thank you for submission. Before we get on to any extra things. Oops, that's not it. Alright, thank you, sir. You are excused from this list. You've turned in your assignment. Wow. And then there was just one. The last gamer. The last best for last gamer. The best for last gamer lash themselves. Do we even have to spin this wheel? Do we have to spin it? Wow, it's like I had a guaranteed instead of a 50-50. There you go, Lash. There you go. The best for Lash. Alright, where are you, Lash? Let's see here. Alright. Ooh. I already see some exclusives on here. I like to see it. Oh my gosh, wait, yeah, there's like a lot of exclusives on here. Alright. I like it. Alright. The best for Lash. Oh, that's not it. In 3, 2, 1. Bam. The best for Lash. I like it. Let's see it. So once again, for the last time, left to right, top to bottom, we have the Pokemon Ruby Sapphire. You can explain which particular version if you like Lash. I don't know if they left me any notes, but I'm pretty sure. No, there's no notes. 007. Dun, 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 dun. The first only 007. Pokemon Whack. Pokemon Whack returns. Pokemon Whack. Oh my god, you have to tell me which one you like. You like Black and White or Ruby or Sapphire? Lash. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. This is the only GTA San Andreas on the list. Best for Lash. Monster Hunter Zawaldo. Destiny. I'm assuming the first one, not the second one. And then the first ever Honkai Impact 3rd. Solid. The only submission on this list. Very nice, very nice. Warframe and Ratchet and Clank. Another single exclusive game on the list here. No one's put Ratchet and Clank but you, but honestly, solid game. I like it. I like it. Kiana Bay, let's go. Alright, both of them were my favorites because I had the 2 Game Boy and Pokemon Black was my favorite. Nice. Not Pokemon Whack. Alright. Well, I can already tell you, we've gone through a few of these submissions already, or these titles, but let's see. Pokemon Ruby, I had the Sapphire version. Brotaku wanted to steal Emerald and Ruby for himself, so yeah, there's that. What else? 007, this, is that the, does that look like a PlayStation 1 game? Hold up, like, okay, there's not that many 007 games out there, honestly. But like, which one does this come from? I'm so curious, honestly. No, Leaf Green or Fire Red, son. Yo, everyone really loves the Hoenn region, and Johto, apparently. I put Pokemon Yellow, so I got my Kanto rep right there, but, yeah. What is this game? Is this, oh, this is on the GameCube? Oh. Everything, what did I say? Everything and nothing? Oh. 007. Everything or nothing. Ooh. Oh, wait, this is on the PlayStation 2 and GameCube and Xbox. Oh. Oh, this is way much. Oh, this is an actual, like, single player adventure game. Oh, that's pretty nice. I remember there's like I think in the N64, there was a first person shooter game that was out there for 007. And I might have seen it around before or played it, but I don't remember. But that's like the 007. There's not that many 007 games, not gonna lie. But a solid choice, solid choice. And then you said you like Pokemon, both Black and White, so you like Pokemon Whack. GTA San Andreas, solid. I must say, I think GTA San Andreas was like the bigger jump in the GTA games. Okay, so here's my GTA history here. So I would see a lot of my older family members have GTA, but you know GTA games, you're a young kid, you can't technically play those games, but I would see the things you can do in the Grand Theft Auto games, and as a kid, I'd be like, whoa, that's so mind-boggling. And then the first Grand Theft Auto game I played would be 3. I think, is his name Vincent? I forget his name, but like, is that one? I think it's 3, right? Yeah, and then I jumped to San Andreas. And San Andreas, I thought was like so damn big because the map was like so huge that you literally, I would be freaking flying car cheat moding to get to everywhere to do the story because I was like, bro, how the hell are you gonna drive across these different ass like cities and shit, bro? There's so much land to cover. It's so much huger than GTA 3 and whatnot. And honestly, but also that was also the first game I completed as well, GTA San Andreas. I thought it was a fantastic game, very solid. It made fun with so many more cheat codes as well. I had it on GameCube, which was fun because we could do 4 players. Ooh, nice, yeah. I remember someone had it hot coffee in the PC version San Andreas. The hot coffee, what is that? Is that like a modded version? Favorite gear set in MH? I don't know. What else? Yeah, San Andreas is a classic, redefined one. You know, of course, also the memes continue on to this day. Like, I'll have a number 9 large, number 8, the number 6, or something like that. Like, you know, that thing, right? What else? What else? Very, very iconic quotes in that game for sure. Monster Hunter Zawaldo, the latest Monster Hunter game. I can't say too much about Monster Hunter World, but once again, if there's anything I learned from Monster Hunter World, it's from Modokoi. So, solid game for sure. Destiny. Okay, I've never played Destiny. Actually, the one who submitted a game in this list, he actually played Destiny a lot, and I think they play a lot more Destiny too. I saw some gameplay of Destiny, and like, you know, maybe I could have gone to it back in the day, but I was pretty much spending most of my time doing too much Halo Forge and shit and all of the other things, right? Yeah. But Destiny, I think, like, I guess you prefer the first game over the second one also, because I know it's Destiny 2, but I don't know anything about that, like, per se. Like, you know, developments and whatever. What else? Honkai Impact 3rd. The only one to have Honkai 3rd on their list. Now, I remember back in the day, I downloaded Honkai 3rd because maybe it's like, you know, maybe I'd like to get into the series and learn the lore and shit like that, because it's the origin of, you know, it's the origin of everything, you know. We got Star Rail and Genshin thanks to this game, so I was like, you know, maybe I would want to go and take a look at it. Except, it's a very long, it's like, hold on, when did this game come out again? I remember playing this game initially when it came out because my friends would like tell me to download it on my phone. And I was like, damn, this is a solid game you can play on your phone. And it's like an anime game too. But then, let me see here. But I think the game took too much space on my phone, or it was just like too advanced for my phone at the time I downloaded it. This game came out in 2016. Oh my gosh, this game's like almost 10 years old. 2016. That's crazy, dude. Holy moly. There's 9 to 10 years of lore in this game, man. I don't know. I mean, I know bits and pieces of what happens in like the Star Rail story and lore, but like, I mean, maybe I could get into it one of these days. I don't know. It's never too late. But like, oh man. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I got something just for you, Lash. Hold up. Just for you. You guys already probably saw that I bought some clothing lately, and here you go, representing the Kiana merch, the Kiana jacket. Got the Neko Charm jacket. Very nice, very nice. There you go. There's some Honkai Impact rep right there. That's like pairing with my Trailblazer jacket there. So, you know, maybe if I ever do a if I do a Honkai Impact 3rd stream, I'll wear that jacket because Kiana's, you know, Kiana's the MC, bro. We're just waiting for a Kiana face and like all the other Hoyo games pretty much, right? Yeah. The drips indeed. That's why it's up there. I've been a day one player since it came out. Damn, that's dedication, dude. I respect that. I respect that shit. I need one now. If you want a link, I can sell you a link. Yeah. The sizing is very, you know, Asia, so you have to like get the larger size, pretty much, depending. No May? I mean, I don't have a May costume. Yeah, one of these days I'll buy one of the Kiana jackets. I can link you guys the Kiana jacket. Shit, you know what? I probably have the link, the email, the code where I got it from. I'll probably link it in the Discord afterwards. I don't know why, but HOV is my favorite so far. Very nice, he is. And then, let's see here, Warframe. Now, I've heard of this name before, but I don't know what this game is about. What is Warframe? Warframe is a free-to-play action RPG, third-person shooter, multiplayer online game developed and published by Digital Extremes. Released in 2013. Wow, oh, free-to-play game? Say no more. Wow. Yeah, this game looks pretty sick. Free to play too, guys. Download now. Online. Ooh, yeah, this looks pretty sick. Damn. Free online RPG. Very nice, very nice. Then what else here? Ratchet and Clank. Yo, that's another PlayStation classic for sure. Best free to play game, and ninjas play free. Exact. Go ninja, go ninja, go. And then Ratchet and Clank. I really like Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet and Clank has such Jak and Daxter vibes. So Jak and Daxter, like I said, was one of the original PlayStation games I played back in the PS2, right, for sure. And like I remember getting Ratchet and Clank, and I was like, this is like kind of similar, and it's very, very fun, honestly, too. When did the original game come out again? Ratchet and Clank. What's going on, James? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. She never left my team. Has anyone played Sly Cooper? Oh my gosh, no, I never played Sly Cooper. That's another game I saw on the PS, but I never played that game actually. Ratchet and Clank. Which... Damn it, because they had a remake. Crap. Which, I don't know when the original came out. Release date. Okay, this game came out in 2002. Yeah, so I could have got this peak one. I did play the very first one, actually. I never finished it because, unfortunately, back in this era, you would, like, rent games for 2 weeks and then have to return them, but never finish them. And then I actually did buy the Deadlock game. What's it called? Ratchet and Clank. Where's Deadlock? That one is so different from the other Ratchet and Clank games, but then, like, I remember playing that one and completing it because, like, guns, right? Ratchet and Clank, Deadlocked. Yeah, I played Deadlocked. That shit was like so thing back in the day. Ratchet and Deadlock. Let's see here. 2005, yeah. This game was so out there. Like, yo, this is like trying to make it more darker and serious with guns and shit, right? Yeah. I wish they added the bunny skin, but Cien were such a B about it. What? For what? Oh. Oh, I know what you're talking about for Honkai 3rd. I remember that, yeah. Carmilla was such a waifu. Yo, Warframe's an incredible game to play. Oh, there it is. There's my boy right here. He's on. Where do you know? I played it in the past. Ooh, nice, nice. Another Pokemon Whack? Dude, everyone's playing Pokemon Whack. Wait, yeah, you're in here, bro. Wait, you played Pokemon Whack? I had no memory of you playing Pokemon Whack. I don't even remember if you had a DS or a GameCube, if I'm being real, bro. But yeah, I was like, oh, you play Pokemon Whack? I also heard that an RCM player reported the government for them. Yeah, I remember the incident in Honkai 3rd. Although, I don't know if I saw it like at the time of, but I know of the incident pretty much. But anyways, that's why every skin was toned down. Yeah, pretty much. All right, well, thank you for your submission, Lash. I think that's, thank you for turning in your assignment. You're excused. I played Pokemon Red on the Game Boy and then got a DS and played Diamond and back in the day. I don't remember. I mean, it's been a while, but I think, yeah, we had the Game Boy, but you had Fire Red and Leaf Green, right? Yeah. Yeah, which sucks, man. I hated it for it. Dude, yeah, that's a early gacha game controversies, right? But all right, guys, thank you, Lash, for your submission. Very nice, very nice. The best for Lash. All right, who do we have next? Let's see here. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? The list is empty. We did it. We went through all the submissions. Holy moly. Where's my soundtrack? Congratulations, everyone. We did it. We've gone through every single favorite 9 video games from all you guys. Thank you for all your submissions. It was very, very, very good. Not gonna lie. There's so many, like, you know, games that I haven't seen before. And then, of course, there's also games that every single one of us has played in some regards, in some aspect, right? And some games we all have certain memories on, honestly. And yeah, it's always nice to see like unique games for every single person, like with Gia, like Catherine is her personal favorite, and then what other lists I can remember? What else? Basically Night Tekken, or like, you know, Honkai 3rd or whatever. But did you write me notes? No, you didn't write me notes, right? Yeah. Went back and watched about 100% down to play Schedule 1. Oh, let's see. We should do waifu. You guys want to do a waifu tier? Waifu 9x9? Dude, that's gonna be harder. Like animes I can get, but then like waifus, there's so many more waifus than animes out there, bro. Oh my goodness. How am I gonna comprehend my brain for that? All right. Let's see here. Let me go bring up like a slideshow of all the games out here, so I can just we'll end it on a solid note here. Let's see here. Let's see, add 5. There you go. All right, there you go. There's the 3x3s on a little nice little slideshow. There you go. All right, guys. Well, let me go get some. Let me see something else. That's what makes it funny to think hard, bro. There's a lot of waifus out there. Waifu can be anime and game, so it could be easier. We'll have to think about that. I'll let that think in the brain for that one. But let me see. Let me try and get the most like anime slice of life soundtrack that I can do for like a thing real quick. What do I have here? What do I have? Damn, I don't have that one song. Oh, I have it. Never mind. I got it. Where's it? Right here. Damn. All right, everyone, fellow gamers. All right, time to be all sappy and emotional. Well, guys, these are the 9 favorite video games that you guys submitted to me. Thank you all for your submissions and for participation. All these games we might have had experience with in the past in our history as gamers. We might have played some games, heard about some games, and still continue to play said games that live in our hearts and memories and all that emotional slice of life speech I'm trying to come up with on the fly. But thank you, everyone. All these games were fantastic to look at. It really tells a lot about a gamer, right? For sure. So thank you once again for all your submissions. All these games look fantastic, even though I've never played any or all of them, but they all look fantastic. So thank you everyone. Thank you, the viewers. Let me once again thank, hold on, let me get the list of 3x3s. Let me thank Big, Blaster, Lud, TheDomotaku, Chankles, Colorado, TSNMI, DJ, TheDomotaku, that's me, Gabe, Gia, Lash, Okami, Raph, Sephia. Thank you, gamers, for your participation and submissions. They are very solid games. I enjoyed looking at every single one of these 9x9s. I've been talking for 3 hours. 3x3s. So thank you. I'll see you all next time. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know your guys' favorite video games out of these lists. If you have more or other comments you want to leave behind in the comment section of the VOD. And I will see you all next time. Subscribe, hit the bell so you're notified for any future uploads or streams. I will see you all in the next video game, everyone. This is TheDomotaku signing out. I'm gonna go play some more games, guys. And you guys too, keep enjoying those video games.
Arigatou gozaimasu. 責任を負うものについて話したことがありましたね。あの時の私には分かりませんでしたが、今なら理解できます。大人としての責任と義務、そしてその延長線上にあったあなたの選択、それが意味する心映えも。ですから先生、私が信じられる大人であるあなたになら、このねじれて歪んだ先の終着点とはまた別の結果を、そこへつながる選択肢はきっと見つかるはずです。
That is a summary of our lives, encapsulating everything about us in these moments. Proof of our shared path. Within them, we glimpse our own essence, and thus, we truly exist. Just like everyone in this story. Hurtling onwards along the path of destiny with passion and courage for the things that breathe meaning into their lives. Set forth on your voyage without hesitation. Even if the ending has been predetermined, that's fine. There are countless things that humans cannot change. But before that, on the road towards the end, there are still many things that we can do. And because of this, the end will thus reveal a completely different meaning. This is the meaning of journey.